Welcome aboard. Happy Friday. It's so good to see you all. Hope you all doing well. Another week in the books, and here we are. So we'll start off with a couple things. First of all, there will be no stream next Friday. I can 100% guarantee you there will be no stream next Friday. And if you don't know why, then I don't know where you've been this whole time. But there's some life-changing events happening to me on Thursday. We'll go with that. And I'll make sure to tweet and send Discord messages and let you all know when said changing events happen, so we can all shower my soon-to-be child in praise. So yeah, no stream on Friday, and then we'll be live again though in 2 weeks. I've already got permission. We're getting the show. We're bringing the band back together in 2 weeks. I'll probably be very tired, and given that it's going to be Black Friday, I might be a little hungover still. Bubble Matuna, how you doing, man? 2 Bravo Mike, welcome aboard. Good to see you guys. 2-Tone Murphy, happy Friday. 505 Northman's in the house. I know, unacceptable, right, Chevy? What if she's late? Well, I don't think she will be. There are certain things in play that are sort of making sure that it's going to happen. RC Flyer, it's good to see you, man. Vapor Cone, welcome aboard. Miss Crya, happy Friday. How you doing? It has been a while since you've been here. It's good to have you here. We'll go through the subs here in a few minutes, but yeah, welcome back. Yeah, so we're gone next week. We'll be back on Friday. My goal is to have a video that goes up next Friday. That's going to premiere at this time. So another real world flying video if I have time to get it done before the big day. So we'll see how it goes. So yeah, we're here. It's another week. It's been a good time. Oh, Vapor Queen, you're in Ash. Awesome, dude. I'm down near Beverly, BVY. So I have not made my way up to Nashua in a long time. I've actually never flown into Nashua either. It's on my list because I know there's actually I think there's a restaurant or like a diner or something that's on that field, right? How's the flight training? Haven't flown this week. No change. I'm going up. I'm going up with Max on Sunday. So we'll get some pictures and whatnot from his new plane. And then I'm going to go up with Peter from PilotEdge is going to go flying with me on Monday. So I got two more flights, one where I'm flying and one where I'm going to sit back and bright-eyed and, shocked and amazed and whatever.
Here's some bits for the late arrival. Happy Friday.
Space Danny, thank you very much, man. We'll get to it in just a second, but thank you, dude. I do appreciate it. So we got those 2 flights coming in, and then excuse me. At that point, I'm done until December. So my next flight that's scheduled is the first Saturday in December. It's like the 2nd, I think. Where I'm going to do hopefully my last lesson, get everything wrapped up there, and then we can schedule a check ride and call it a day. But I figured I'd give myself at least like 3 weeks or so before I try to go back up in an airplane. Plus, it's like a matter of scheduling and this and that, and the planes are going down for maintenance here and there, and it's just it's not going to work. So, did you finish yours? But not yet. Almost done. We're close. We're real close. Pilot, nothing. Good to see you. How you doing? Anybody else I miss? I think we got them all. Yeah. So that happened. I have set up. Oh, yes. I showed some of these pictures in Discord. We got the nursery finished. So there's a couple little like random things that still need to be done, but for the most part, the nursery is all set. So here you go. I'd like to get something on the walls at some point, but it's nice and tiny. It gets the job done. So that's good. And then I also, this is my favorite part here. The renovations are done, and I finally got my office back. You'll notice there's no clothes back here anymore. I don't have them hanging up from my curtain rod. So I'm very, very, very excited to not have to deal with that crap anymore. And also on the line of home renovation stuff getting done, that radiator right there, all the radiators got pulled out too. My good buddy Andy and my good cousin Brian came by a couple days ago and made a mess out of my place, split all these guys in half, took them outside, and before I knew it, they were all outside. And I'm so excited and so damn happy to have those things out of my house. So we can pretty much declare renovations done. There's a couple little things and whatnot that are left to go, but we are finished. And I'm very happy to have my house back and to not have to like look around and be stressed out at all the random crap sitting around everywhere. So, oh yeah, if you've never seen a setup before, Yeah. So this is what we're looking at right now. I actually so this week, this desk was not here before. So the desk I put up this week, I moved the coffee table used to be there. So I moved the coffee table back out by the futon, and then I bought the TV and put the TV up there. So, but yeah, this and it's a little tidier right now because we had the cleaners come through today, and I've done some work on making things a little bit nicer on my desk. But yeah, this is what it looks like from the other direction. And I've got more tidying and more stuff to do. So we'll get there. Mattia, thank you very much for the host, man. Hello, everybody from Mattia's stream. Happy Friday, guys. Hope you all doing well. Or happy Saturday for the folks on Mattia's stream, because you guys are all way over there. Oh yeah, it's not a sign. It's actually a drone. It flies. it's my flying drone. You can put 2 and 2 together and figure out what the drone and the flying have to do with each other. But I do have one, and it does fly. I'll have to get it out one of these days. Serby Plays, good to see you, man. Mattia, happy Friday, man. Welcome aboard. Algorithm, happy Friday. Midfield Cafe, got it. All right. Code Toad, welcome aboard. Anybody else I missed here? I think we got them all for now. We'll get more here in a second. Yeah, so that's been the week, man. That's been the week. It's been pretty eventful, honestly. Like getting all that stuff done. I had some time to play video games. I think on Monday. Yeah, I played a little bit of game. I went and got the TV on Monday. Played some video games on Monday. And that's pretty much it. Like I basically, like every other day we've had some stuff going on or been hanging out with my wife or whatever. So yeah, that brings us to here. So this weekend's going to be kind of crazy. I got a whole bunch of like random housework stuff I got to do tomorrow. I got to run back to Costco for some stuff. I got to do some more stuff in the baby's room, I think. I got to do whatever I got to do tomorrow. Oh, I got to work on some stuff too for a project. And then Saturday, gonna be flying all day. And then it's my mother-in-law's birthday, so we're gonna go head over to a bar somewhere and grab burgers and beers for my mother-in-law's birthday. And then Monday I'll be flying all day again, and then doing some more video work. So, and then Tuesday and Wednesday I'm obligated to spend with my wife because, like I said, the baby's coming Thursday. So we're gonna enjoy our last 2 days of peace and quiet and solitude, and just the freaking 2 of us for 18 years. So should be a good time. Mini Manchu Plays, happy Friday. Good to see you. Today's flight in solidarity with UPS brethren. Let's go with it. Yeah. Subsonic Fly. Good evening, man. Patrick, good to see you. Happy Friday. Welcome aboard. So let's go through the subs real quick, and then we'll go from there. So Marcon BCA, thanks for 19 months. That's great, man. I don't have to play with C Dollar this weekend. Drinking time. I don't know what that means. I'm assuming that was supposed to be cat, but I don't know. Marcon BCA, cheers, man. Thank you very much. Edward the Gamer YT is here for 2 months. He says, hi, how are you today? And where are we flying today? I'm doing very well. Thank you, man. How are you doing? We're flying San Francisco down to Ontario and then back up to Sacramento. So we're going to go for E-stops at Ontario, and we're going to go for low ceilings and smoke up in Sacramento. So it should be some interesting flights. Chevy Rule 727 says, this FXX, how did you figured me out. Chevy, thank you very much for your support, man. Cheers. Drew the Cessna Pilot here for 7 months. He says, what are you shipping today? Baby stuff. It's all baby stuff. It's probably baby poop at this point. Cheers, my friend. I appreciate it. Miss Crya, welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Good to see you again. Cheers to you. Thank you very much for your support. Space Daddy, thank you very much for the 1,000 bits. He says, here's some bits for the late arrival. Happy Friday. Cheers, my friend. I do appreciate it again. Thank you. Bradbury 234, welcome to the Beer of the Month. Thank you very much for your support. Cheers to you, Mr. Bradbury. Appreciate it. Serby Plays, thank you very much for 15 months of support. Says, so hyped for this plane. Bought a PE subscription too. Nice, dude. Well, cheers. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate your 15 months. And last but not least, we got 505 Northman here for 3 months. He says, is this the new Airbus 767? The 767-999. Retard. Good timing. Diapers. That's what we're carrying. Diapers. Some of them are full. Some of them are empty. Medic Dan 757. Thanks for 8 months of support, man. I do appreciate it. Cheers to you, buddy. Lots of fire and smoke up there. Yes, sir. 76999. So, we'll start with the Surf Murph. It was pointed out that you were the first person to bring up the engines. I'm guessing that you did that intentionally. I'm gonna let you guys in on a secret, okay? For all the people that skip this part on the YouTube stream and all the people who come in later, okay? We did some research today. we figured out what engines does UPS use in their 767s. And I intentionally am not using those engines. We're going to see over the course of today how many people come in here and point out that I'm using the wrong engines. Okay, guys? So everybody play along. We'll be fine with it. Plane Lover, good to see you. Happy Friday. Is there an A300, A310 for X-Plane 11? I think there might be a freeware 310 or something. I remember something coming out fairly recently for that. Q-Boss, welcome aboard. Tech Claw, happy Friday. We get them all? Devious. Yes. I just wanted to point out you're using the wrong engine, my friend.
Retard.
Engineer Alex, thank you very much for 6 months of support. He says, happy 6 months, Mr. Streamer. Cheers. Well, happy 6 months, Mr. Viewer. I do appreciate it, buddy. Cheers. So this is Mo Face. Good to see you. Hashtag triggered. It looks like it's dark all day. Yeah. That's us. That's what we get now. We're the frequency big winglets. You know what? I decided not to put the winglets on. We'll put the winglets on for the second flight. How's that sound? Hey, Pit Res, good to see you. This is the 767 extended by FlightFactor. We're going to be flying the freighter version of this thing tonight, which is actually not extended, all things considered. I think it's actually just the 767-200 with the, actually, wait a minute. Now that I think about it, wasn't the original version of this a 767-300? So when they call it extended, what they've actually done is they've made it smaller. And then they've filled in the windows for the freighter, and then they've introduced the -200 for the passenger stuff. So, I don't know, whatever. This just came out. I think this just came out today, actually. And the usual disclaimer applies. I reached out. I was given a free copy of this for evaluation, for review, to show you guys and all that. So let it sway my opinion as you will. I think this thing retails for like $97 or something, just absolutely crazy. And if you already own the 767 previously, it's like $20 for the upgrade, I believe. But they tell me that there's been a lot of improvements and a lot of changes made to the airplane. This is the 300F. Got it. Okay. So it's a converted freighter. That's what it looks like. DB Vetter, good to see you. Winter is coming. It is definitely dark. $92. $92 if you get to buy the whole thing, and $20 if you get the upgrade. Steve PHL, it's good to see you, man. How you doing, Steve? But yeah. We'll see how it goes. I have mixed feelings on this airplane. It's no mystery that the FlightFactor's planes and we've had a rocky history, a shaky time, some might say. To this day, there's only one plane that I've ever rage quit on stream, and it was the original release of the 757. I got so pissed off at it, I said, I'm done, and I killed the stream and I killed the plane. I don't think I ever flew it again until the newest version came out. The last time I attempted to fly the 757, the wheel was locked in the leftward position, or the rightward one. The wheel was locked one direction. I couldn't taxi it, so I definitely couldn't fly it. So, wheel inspection shows that this is where it should be. We're gonna hope for no issues. I've heard about some things happening with the plane already. We'll see if we run into those. I'm gonna take it one day at a time here. Eagle 11, how you doing? Happy Friday. Dave Blizzard, welcome aboard. Cockpit still looks like it needs work. I don't know, man. I have no idea. Like, the cockpit itself is pretty bland in the Boeing planes, so that's not really what I'm after. I'm after avionics and sort of how the whole thing works. So we still have the iPad interface to keep this thing going. The 767-FEFB in this case. They've moved a bunch of the options around, and it seems like the whole thing felt a little bit more intuitive while I was getting this set up. I've turned off failures. Oh, you know what? I got to check. This plane, yes, okay. The last time, there was one time I flew the 757 where we had removed flying surfaces turned on because the plane turned them back on for us, and that really pissed me off. So, yeah, so we're going to see how it goes. So the flight plan tonight, we're going to fly. We're going to start up in San Francisco, where the conditions are currently FU. A few clouds, 400, broken, 2,300 to 5 miles. A little smoky out there. We're going to make our way down to Ontario. Ontario is interesting tonight because Ontario is actually landing to the east. It's east ops. Now, I would have done LAX because LAX would have been cool to do east ops, but LAX is 230 at 5, so they're in a standard configuration. Ontario definitely landing to the east at 12 gusting 19 from 080. So that's going to be a little bit different for us. I'm actually kind of excited. Like there's very little reason why you would go to Ontario except when it's landing in ESTOPS. ACC Original, how you doing? Happy Friday. Extended aesthetic. Space Dandy gets the joke. Clyde Side 2, how you doing? Dude, it does feel like it's 9 o'clock, and it's like it felt like it was at 9. It feels this time of year. It feels like it's 9 o'clock at like 5:30, and it's only going to get worse. I mean, we've got another month or so, month and a half of getting darker earlier type stuff. Captain Obvious, how you doing? Austin McKenna, happy Friday. So yeah, that's flight plan tonight, and then we're gonna make our way back then to Sacramento. Sacramento, I thought was interesting because they're showing IFR conditions. There's the fires and whatnot up there. So their winds calm 5 miles, smoke, haze, overcast 900. And they're supposed to stay pretty much around that. Like it's supposed to go marginal at some point, 5 miles, smoke broken 10,000, but we'll kind of see what it ends up doing. Apparently there's some real bad wildfires up there and stuff too. So, but those are those are some of the more interesting places I could find to fly today. Who knew landing the other way would cause people excitement and fun, right? It's the only reason to go to Ontario. So let's get this. Let me catch my breath here because I'm obviously very excited about this, and we'll get this sucker up and running. So pop over here to the overhead panel. We'll start with the battery. Yeah, we'll go standby powered auto. Open the gens or external power. Sorry, bus ties auto. Utility buses can come on. And we'll start left to right here. So let's go IRS to nav. We're on GPU power right now. So IRS can go to nav. Yaw dampers can go on. And I'm just, this is probably the wrong way to do a lot of this stuff, but I don't really care. So hydro pumps can come on. Go to auto. And then APU gen is currently off because the APU is off. We'll just go ahead and turn the gens on for when they're ready. Leave the APU off. That panel's good. Move over here to the center panel. All the way up here, we're going to arm the emergency exit lights. Cargo heat doesn't need to be on. Raymer turbine off, engine start to both, and 1 and 2 are both off. Fuel pumps are currently turned off, center pumps are off, anti-ice is currently turned off. We're going to turn on the position lights, and everything else can stay off, and the logo light, of course. Everything else can stay off there, and then make our way up here. Window heats, we can bring all the window heats on. No smoking sign on, seatbelt signs on auto. We'll go mode select to auto for the pressurization. We'll be landing at the landing altitude is stand by. The hell is it? Ah, here it is. 944, so about 1,000. We'll call it 950. That's good. Move on to the right side here. We'll bring the cabin temps to auto. Auto. I don't know if these actually do anything because it's the cargo variant, but we'll turn them all on auto. Trim air, recirc fan can come on. Ooh, hello. Yeah. I have the air card on, so that's why you can hear that. And we'll go ahead and open up that isolation valve. Actually, no, we closed that one. And we'll open those 2 isolation valves for now. And that gets us air on both sides of the plane. So we're happy with that. Do not let me back this plane up without turning the APU on, by the way. Please do not do that. Checklist, yeah. Beer minus checklist equal, you got a problem. Who asked for a checklist? Did you hear about the KLOS tower controller, possible medical emergency, possible stroke? Yeah, I saw it on Reddit today, man. Like I'm interested in hearing more about what happened, but that was a gnarly situation. And I'm actually shocked at how long that went on before it finally subsided. B2, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Original 1010, thank you very much for your support, man. Welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Cheers to you, buddy. How you doing? Glocky, welcome aboard. How you doing? Pilot YWG, I think I said hello, but hello again. All right. So let's come on down here. We'll get the IRS alignment started. FMS position. And so we've got the latest loaded and position in it. And we're at KSFO. KSFO. Yes. Grab you, put you down there, and that alignment will start. It'll take a few minutes. And we will start the show off by getting our clearance. So, clearance delivery is 18.2. All right, so we want to turn that. Okay, that volume is up. And then 18. Boy, that air conditioning system is loud. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Real quick, let me do this real quick. I forgot to turn on air server. Let's do that. Hey, it worked the first time that time. What do you know? All right. And, yeah. What are the odds that my comms work?
We're 3 Charlie Golf contact, Spokane approach.
Okay, that's a good start. No, that's not the one I want. So, nope, that. Oh, yeah, it has right. Okay, it's got the right input. So we good there. All right.
513 Charlie Golf, Spokane approach, Roger. Say approach request for label if you have one. We're 3 Charlie Golf, okay. Cleared R9 Yankee runway 7 approach.
San Francisco clearance, good evening. UPS 717 heavy IFR clearance, Ontario, please.
UPS 717 San Francisco clearance, cleared Ontario Airport, Weslow 4 departure. Lotion transition that has filed. Climb via the SID, squawk 5353.
Clear Ontario, Westla 4, Lotion, as filed. Climb via the SID, 5353, UPS 717 heavy.
UPS 717, read back correct. Confirm your aircraft type, filed as a 75.
Oh, I gotta fix that. It's 76F, 767 300 freighter.
Okay, thanks.
I think. I don't know. What are we connected as? 763 is what it should be.
0 Charlie Alpha, I did lose you on radar. Ensure transponder mode C on its sign.
All right. That was easy. Back we go. Okay, so we're going to go to the route page. We're starting at KSFO. Oops, I already had that in. Taking it down to KONT. ONT. Boom. Activate. Execute. Go to the departing and arriving page. Heading for a 28 right departure on the Westla 7 or Westla 4. So Westla 4. 28 right. Execute that. Oh no, taking out to Lotion. And then execute that. Okay. And then we're going direct to EHF. So we'll go to arriving. We're going to come in on the index. Oh, we're going to go index, then Ontario. And then we can pick the Ziggy 7. EHF. And I have no idea what to plan for on the approaches, so we'll just leave that alone for now. So that's good. Cool. And because it's a fresh new plane, we're gonna cross-check with the charts. Let's make sure that it actually loaded. Okay, so we got the Westla 230 above 2,000 feet. We got the port intersection. We got the kayaks. Then we got Lucian. Then we got direct. And then for the arrival, from Shafter, Zardy, Lando, Palmdale, Flavor. We're going to Flavor Town today. Majek, Hespe, High top. Nitty. Yes. And then Ziggy. And then I think after Ziggy, we're going to end up at Pettis as well, but we'll go from there. Okay. Cool. So that's done. Let's load the stuffs. This is going to take a while to load this crap. Oh, no, I should have done this first. Crap. All right. We'll sim brief. So we're looking for our block fuel is 20,200. Our reserve fuel is 6,800. And our zero fuel weight should be 189.3. So let's start with fuel. What did I say? Block was 20.2? Yeah. 20200. And cargo weight needs to get us, oh God. I have a sneaking suspicion that these numbers are incorrect. So we're going to rerun this. I just thought, you know what? He told me that I filed as a 75200. That would be incorrect. Because we're 767-300. So we rerun the numbers. Pick the right plane this time. Otherwise, we would not have had enough fuel, and there's no way we could have loaded that little weight on board. So let's try this again. Oh, that looks a lot better. Yeah. We would have been 5,000 pounds short on the fuel. Yeah. All right. So now we're going to load up 25,500 for the block and 8.3 for the reserve. And our zero fuel weight is supposed to be 264.2. That sounds better. All right, so I said the block fuel was 25 point, we'll call it 25.6. 25,600. And our zero fuel weight that we want to get this to is 264.2. So, gee, catstrator, how do you know how to do math so well? I don't know. 264.2 minus 228.0 minus 6. No, sorry. 36.2. Ah, look at that. That's still not enough. You gotta be kidding me. We're still short. How the hell did I do that? I literally did the math. Oh, but I was 6,000 off. Yes. Yes, another success. So 42200. 264.2. Okay. I see what I did there. All right, so we got that. Let's go ahead and load this. I don't know why it's making people noises, but whatever. I guess we got to sit here and stare at it while it does its load thing. Or I think I can just do this. Oh no, I can't do it while it's loading. Ah, you piece of crap. On delay. So how's it going? Gimli glider indeed. Momo 330, good to see you. Going out to TD Garden on Sunday. Can you recommend anywhere in the area with good beer selection? I don't know that area very well, Eagle. I'm sorry. If you're willing to walk over to Charlestown, which isn't that, I guess, it's a bit of a hike. There's a bunch of stuff around TD Garden, so like, you should be able to find something fairly easy. But I unfortunately, I'm going to be useless with that, because I don't know that area very well. Okay, we're just gonna wait for that to say not loading, because your pilot's an idiot. And should have done this first. Do you have acre around cursor when you switches? I'm not sure what that means. Back Darren, happy Friday. It's good to see you. If I was using the right engines, I wouldn't have this problem. I don't like you anymore. I'm just kidding. Plain Ben's good to see you, man. How you doing, buddy? Tigers 1904, happy Friday. ACC Original, welcome aboard. We're just waiting for the plane to load. Harry Sim, I said hello to you, man. Do you have squared around the cursor when using switches? No. Mine shows up as a little circle. So that's what you see. Depending on how you have the switches set up, like that's the icon you should see. And if you're not seeing that, my recommendation would be to reach out to FlightFactor support. Because I don't know much about their whole system for that. What is a PAL number? I don't know what that means. Oh yeah, good to see you. Has been a while, man. How you doing? Happy Friday. We're just waiting on the plane to load. Literally loading cargo.
Retard.
JC Willem 2, thank you very much for 10 months, man. Because congrats on your upcoming baby. Wish you and your wife the best. Thank you very much, man. I do appreciate it. Cheers. Genuinely. But Puff, good to see it. If you right click, then the cursor turns around on a switch. You get some useful info.
Retard.
Sixness, thank you very much for 3 months. This is my third 3-month anniversary. Well, cheers, buddy. Thank you. Appreciate your continued support. Hey, we're good to go.
Retard.
Dang Driver, thank you very much for 3 months of support. He says 3 months hype. Cheers, Dang Driver. I do appreciate it, buddy. Mick Shiggity Pilot, how you doing, Mike? Baby day is Thursday. Thursday. Mike, you'll probably get a text message. You'll know before a lot of other people do, I'm sure, because you're on the contact list. All right, so we got this all loaded up now. Let's pop in here. Let's go to the init ref page, and we'll load some weights in. The reserves I said were going to be 8.3. And our cruise altitude tonight. The cruise altitude tonight is, oh my God, try to say that. Cruise altitude tonight is going to be 37,000 feet. Wait a minute. No. I filed 35,000 feet. Because I had the wrong airplane. It's cool though. We fixed it. 179 on the cost index. UPS like it fast. Takeoff. 5. I don't know. 45 for the flex. Okay, so saying trim 3.2. Max says you need to nose down about another half a point. So 3.2 becomes about... that's 3.2 there, so we'll put it right around there. Max was telling me that this thing likes to lift a little early. Speeds on. V1 130, V2 or V rotate 137, V2 146. We'll come up here to the glare shield. The initial speed we cannot cross is 230 knots in this departure. That's not going to be an issue right away. Let's go flight director on. We're going to go V2 plus 10, so 156 on the initial climb. And we're going to go LNAV. Departure says fly heading 284 direct to the Westland intersection at 520 feet, so 284. And our initial altitude we've been cleared to is climb via the SID, which is a top altitude of 3,000 feet. Okay. LNAV there. And we'll set the rest of it up once we are ready to go. Okay. That's all set. Good. Move on down here to ye ol' transponder. And 5353 on the squawk. 5353 TARA. Okay, FMC set. Performance data has been set. The glare shield has been set. Turn those to auto. Ontario. Transponder set. I think we're ready to turn the APU on and then push. Do you have any problems with the weight? Yes, I have huge problems with the weight. It won't come off. I eat too much. I don't know if you're talking about this airplane or something else. You might want to be more specific, please. Okay, APU to start. Put you on status. We'll see the APU coming online, which it is.
Retard.
M-Taos48, thank you very much for your support. Welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Cheers. I am Marcus72 here for 20 months. He says, love the work. I love having you here. I am Marcus. Thank you very much, man. Cheers to you, buddy. You're going to pop in a second. Probably drink too much, too. Yeah, there's a good chance of it.
Retard.
I really don't drink that much, honestly. It's like Friday night is my sort of let go and have a good time night. M-Taos, welcome aboard. Daegu Burke, welcome aboard. Yo Fitch, happy Friday. Your stream bring me to PilotEdge. I think guys in the ATC hate me for my English. Dude, as long as you're close, man. It's a learning network. You know, there's plenty of English second language folks to pop on here to help learn how to use the network. Like or learn how to use air traffic control. Like it's a huge reason to come on. Catstrator got the same problem. You saying you have the same problem or I had the same problem? Apparently I missed it on the org store, but the 550 is on there. The Eclipse 550 is on the org store, yes. Ernie the Cat, how you doing, man? Happy Friday, Ernie. Welcome aboard, sir. All right, I think the APU is on. Yes, so we should be able to go APU gen. External power off. Nothing shuts off, that's good. APU bleed can come on. So that's good. And let's go ahead and pull out the iPad. And then go to ground. High pressure unit, take it away. Fixed. GPU can go away, fuel truck can go away, stairs, chocks can all go away. And then go to the airplane, and all the doors can shut.
Retard.
Space Daddy, thank you very much for gifting a sub to Hayaya. Welcome back to the Beer of the Month Club. Cheers to you, buddy. I appreciate it for both. Dinner's fighting back as it usually does. TechClaw, thank you for 22 months, man. My internet is down, so streaming on my phone. Bye-bye data. TechClaw, thank you very much, man. Cheers to you, buddy. Bill 4LE, good to see you, Bill. How you doing tonight? I've had huge problems that the empty weight is heavier than it should be. I don't know what the weight should be, so I have no idea. You were talking about the citation. What did you say about the citation? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. The org store got the citation this week. Yes.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
I'll show you where I want to go. I want to go back here. And I'm going to go over here. I want to go right there. Can you do that?
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
We'll assume you can. Serious Max, good to see you, Max. Not sure I said hello to you. I think Max is flying along with us, too. Oh, yeah. My buddy Andy's flying with us. Andy, you better get going soon, man. If you want to try to get down there about the same time that we do. I would suggest that you depart now. Because we've got probably another 5 to 10 minutes before we're going to be off the ground here. If you're still around. Ryan C, happy Friday. Welcome aboard. It says, show me the way. I'll do my best. We'll show you a way. Not sure if it's the way, but it's definitely a way. Yep, the little one comes Thursday, actually. Yeah, she comes Thursday, so I'll post some pictures on Twitter. Don't worry. And probably on Discord. Hootlang200, welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Thank you very much for your support. Cheers to you. And Dogo DR, thank you for 16 months of support. Cheers, buddy. I do appreciate it, both you guys.
Retard.
Did you hear about the Lion Air crash? I did. We can talk about it once we're in the air if you want to. That's some joke. My third one is due on 12/12. Congratulations, dude. That's awesome. I don't even want to think about. I think I'm good with one. Don't tell my wife, though. No giant wingless. We're going to put him on for the second flight.
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Okay.
Starting pushback. And you may start engine.
No, we're not going to start up just yet. Let's see how this thing does. I was too, but my wife wasn't. Yeah. If I have two, I got to buy a bigger house. I can't afford a bigger house right now. Not in this area. Cool view. That's right. We shouldn't hit our wings on anything. Because the idea is it's going to push us all the way back till just before the tail hits, and he's going to turn around and go the other way. ASMR, how you doing? Hey, Rudy, happy Friday. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. That's really weird when I do that. For the rest of your life, you'll be buying birthday gifts and a month later Christmas gifts. Dude, my birthday is the end of November, so I'm very well aware of that, how that whole thing works. Oh, dude, I can barely see my plane over here. I think this actually might get it right. Look at that. We're not going to hit our wing over here, are we? A little close, but I think we're fine. All right, man. I think it's doing all right here. I'm kind of impressed. Here's December 25th. Oh, man. Having a birthday on Christmas is kind of a bummer. My little cousin's like the 21st or 22nd. She's like right before Christmas, and I always felt so bad. All right, let's get some engine start action going. All right, red lights. Sure, lock the... Oh, it is locked already. Not that it matters from a freaking cargo jet. Bleeds off. Or packs off, sorry. Pumps on. Nothing in the center tank left and right. Good. And starting engine number 2. Oh, hey. Ooh, a little close. A little close.
Operation
And 2's coming up.
Set parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
There we go. Give it gas. I think they're using the same sounds. My wife's is the 22nd. It's a rough one. Yeah. We did start the APU. Yeah. Thank you, Brown Bag. A little late on that, but I did manage to get it. All right. That's one good engine. Let's make it 2.
So it's disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Oh, there we go. Excuse me. I got a traffic alert while taxiing, I think. Okay, that's 2 good engines. Well, that's coming up. Let's go ahead and... Isolation valves. I think that's going to stay open. That's fine. Okay. APU bleed can come off. Engine bleeds can come on. Make sure they're still coming on because I kind of screwed that up. Temps all to auto. That's good. Pressurization is set. APU can come offline. APU gen off. We've still got juice. Good. So we can bring the APU off now. Go flaps 5. I don't like the fact that I'm hearing passengers in my cargo jet. Sure, we can let that one pass, though. Okay, flight controls, right rudder, left aileron, right aileron, full back, full forward. The spoilers are good, too. Let's grab the weather. Uh, 320, 5 knots, 6 mile visibility, smoke, few clouds, 400, scatter, 2300, broken, 5500, altimeter 3006. 06, push that button right there, it syncs them all up. All right, just waiting for Max here in front of us. Whenever you're ready, Max. I think that's Max. Yeah. Get some frequencies punched in here.
Ground, good evening, ABEX 239 Heavies at the cargo ramp with whiskey for taxi.
November 806, I'm sorry, say again your request.
21-8.
806, roger. After carbs, join the final approach course inbound, expect that center.
And towers 20.5. Coming in a little hot on the comms there, 20.5.
ABEX 239 Heavy, San Francisco ground runway 28 right, taxi via Zulu uniform Charlie. Hold short at runway 1, loft at taxiway Charlie.
That's a mouthful there. Zulu uniform Charlie, hold short of 19 right, ABEX 239 Heavy, we're going to 28 right.
Ground UPS 717 Heavy, we're behind the freighter with the weather for taxi.
UPS 717 Heavy, San Francisco ground, roger. Follow the Boeing 767 traffic ahead to runway 28 right.
We'll follow the Boeing 767 to 28 right, Boeing 77 or UPS 717 Heavy.
Hey, did you see the remarks on the flight plan?
ABEX 239 Heavy, yes, I do see the remarks now. Wait, are you going to need progressive?
No, I'm just kidding, but I thought that was maybe a joke if you looked at those remarks and gave me a mouthful. I was just curious, but we got it. Thank you.
I got it, thanks.
Is this the first time Max hasn't had to do a crossbleed start?
7 radar contact loss.
Forgot Max gonna have his Southwest taxi going on here. So Mr. Cirrus Max put out a video this past week. If you guys haven't seen it, you should go check it out on his YouTube channel. He took his little Vision jet up to O'Hare. Got some footage of him leaving O'Hare.
Runway 28 right at Echo.
Number 4,
Video turned out pretty well, I think.
Runway 28 right at Echo, cleared for takeoff, wind 310 at 6.
28 right, clear for takeoff, 310 at 6 for Alpha Hotel.
Reserve Charlie Alpha, I'm sorry. Did you need 5 minutes off, you said? Reserve Charlie Alpha approved, advise backup.
Alright.
UPS 717 Heavy, hold short of runway 1 left at Charlie.
Hold short 1 left to Charlie, 717 Heavy. This plane's big, that's for sure. Abgas Kool-Aid, how you doing? Student pilot will need progressive taxi. I like it. Yeah, flight at 2. Demented Twin, how you doing? Gotta love the knob covering the display, yeah, right? You gotta love the knob covering the plane, too. Hey, see ya! Don't forget to climb. It's my buddy who's been doing work for me.
UPM 4 Alpha
His
Hotel,
son
contact
Lucas is
departure.
tuned in as well. If you guys haven't already, you should say hi, Lucas. Hey, yo! Stanky Woo, welcome aboard. Good to see you. Best taxi video ever, right? Yeah, we do a lot of restarts, yeah. I don't plan on rejecting the takeoff or whatever.
Number 4 Alpha Hotel, climb and maintain 6,000.
All right. Who knows how this is going to go? I'm sure the plane will try to kill me somehow.
AVEX 239 Heavy, cross runway 1 left and runway 1 right at taxiway Charlie.
Cross runway 1 left, 1 right at Charlie, AVEX 239 Heavy.
UPS 717 Heavy, follow the Boeing 76 ahead, cross runway 1 left, 1 right at taxiway Charlie.
Cross runway 1 left, 1 right at Charlie behind the Boeing 767 Heavy, UPS 717 Heavy. Okay, clear right. Clear left.
Aspen clearance, DBM 383 Sierra Charlie's IFR to Colorado Springs.
Retard.
Good timing,
Retard.
Euphoric Rager.
Retard.
Cheers, buddy. Thank you for 11 months, Euphoric Rager. Says, have a good stream. I hope you enjoy watching it. Thanks, buddy.
November 383 Sierra Charlie, Aspen clearance on request.
Be careful with this thing. Was landing 762 yesterday. Yoke suddenly had a mind of its own. Pitch was restricted, so I couldn't flare. Great. Good deal. Shutdown, welcome aboard.
Portland clearance, good evening, Alaska.
Yeah, we're just about to park.
2119 IFR Sacramento, please.
Hey, it's William.
Alaska 2119, Portland clearance, no flight plan on file.
Ah, come
Okay, we'll
on.
go ahead and file that again, Alaska 2119, thanks.
You had one job, Chili. Is this a taxi stream? For now. Gabe C, good to see you. We'll be out of here soon. We do need sounds, yeah. Yeah, we need some sounds for this thing.
DBM 4 Alpha Hotel, turn left heading 190.
Okay. NorCal's going to be 35-1. Excuse me. You're speeding? No, not me. I would never speed. Fuzio Dog, good to see it.
Approach, report established.
Nagy87, welcome aboard. I'm drinking a coffee stout. I forget that it's like Rosie's Cafe or something. I'll dig it up later when I probably have another one later. The pivot point is probably set wrong on the plane, and that's why it looked like he was going all weird and whatnot. Okay, tower's 20.5. And departure's 35-1. Check. Matt, 1997 Air, good to see you. I'm doing all right, man. How are you?
And Tower, ABEX 239 Heavy, departure.
Ever tried Boddingtons? I have had Boddingtons, yeah. I don't remember. I actually don't remember much about it, but I have had it before.
3106, runway 28 right, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, 28 right, ABEX 239 Heavy.
Yeah, it's gonna be reverse ops all night in Ontario. That's the plan. That's your neck of the woods, right, Bill? Or are you closer to John Wayne? Eventually. Come on, Betsy, you can do it. San Francisco Tower, UPS 717 Heavy, short, 28 right. I'm at work right now, pretty close. I can see the approaches. Looks so weird. Yeah.
UPS 717 Heavy, San Francisco Tower, runway 28 right, line up and wake, caution wake through, and starting heavy Boeing 76.
Line up away, 28 right, UPS 717 Heavy.
Number 4 Alpha Hotel, turn left heading 150.
Okay, get the lights all on. I like the Rolls-Royce engines. They sound better. Well, we got Pratt & Whitney on these things. That's what UPS uses, right?
Retard. Retard. Retard.
Oh, jeez. Euphoric Rager, thank you very much for the gifts. Euphoric Rager, thank you very much, man. I do appreciate it. JCOS 7, Two-Tone Murphy.
Portland clearance.
18 months for Two-Tone Murphy. Salisi, MT Zollinger, and Alpha X51. Welcome to the Beer of the Month Club.
Retard. Retard.
Thank you guys all for tuning in. Thank you, Euphoric Rager, for the gifts, man. I do appreciate it. Cheers, buddy.
2119, still no flight plan on file.
Oh dear, Chip.
Gargoyle, good to see it. Tyler 587 Brown, welcome aboard. I'm a package. It's my destiny to be delivered. Hell yeah.
Retard.
All right, well, we're sitting here for a few minutes, I'm sure.
Heavy NorCal departure radar contact. Climb and maintain flight level 190.
Got my buddy in the TBM up there trying desperately to get ahead of us. I think we're going to catch him, though.
Retard.
If I were... You should have started at Monterey, to be honest. I think Monterey would have got him down there at the right time, but whatever. It's fine.
UPS 717 heavy caution, wake turbulence from the departed Boeing 76, runway 28 cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 28 right, UPS 717 heavy. Lights. Camera. Action. Let's go flying. Toga. Well, I guess we did not get our D-rated takeoff. Toga it is. Power set. 80 knots.
Number 322 Charlie 4,
V1, rotate.
Ready to copy 383 Charlie.
323 Charlie clear to Colorado Springs Airport, winds 9
Positive rate.
departure.
Here.
Red table transition, Victor 421, Blue Mesa, that's Hotel Bravo uniform. DeBerry 3 arrival. Climb via the SID, squawk 6526.
TVN 332 Charlie is cleared to Colorado Springs via the Lens 9 departure red table transition. Vectors to Victor 421 to
Oh boy.
HBU. Ferry 3.
Oh, I didn't arm the auto throttle. That was my problem. Whoops.
Route 2 Charlie, just confirm that's red table transition. Join Victor 421 off of red table. No vectors there. Just join Victor 421. Rest of read back correct.
Alright, from red table, Victor 421. 30 Charlie.
Thanks, read back correct. GPS 717 heavy contact departure.
Departure 717 heavy. See it. I kind of screwed that up, but it's fine. NorCal departure, UPS 717 heavy, 3000 west of 4.
UPS 717 heavy NorCal departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 6000.
I maintain 6000, UPS 717 heavy. Alright, so we can do 6,000. And then we'll go to flight level change.
Terrain.
So yeah, I forgot to arm the auto throttle on that one. KF takeoff, gear up, lights out. Flaps are in. Auto brake is off. Speed brake is off. Go ahead and turn the nose light off. Turn you off. You off. You off.
Climb maintain 7000 for Alpha Hotel.
Now we're doing all right.
UPS 717 heavy, climb and maintain 8000.
8,000 now, UPS 717 heavy. Okay. Okay. Maybe they're getting a little better. I think we need to turn the exterior sounds down, though. Hey, you don't say. Ah! Oh, that's actually a raid. All About Flight. Thanks for the raid, man. Hello, everybody. All About Flight's channel. Cheers, guys. Happy Friday. We are not in 1130, no.
CBM 4 Alpha Hotel, contact NorCal approach 121.3.
121.3 for Alpha Hotel.
UPS 717, climb and maintain 10,000.
1010,000, UPS 717 heavy.
NorCal approach, TBM 454 Alpha Hotels at 6,800, climbing 7,000.
Number 454 Alpha.
Thank you for the raid, man. I appreciate all about flight. Hope you guys are all doing well. We just took off out of San Francisco. Making our way down to Ontario tonight.
Roger, 4 Alpha Hotel.
Pretty much getting step climbed out of here. Got Max up there in front of us.
AJ, just for your planning purposes, 315 in the climb for us up to 33.
Okay, thanks.
We could
315, right? 315.
Affirmative.
Thanks. UPS 717 heavy, do not exceed 1 to 5 knots. That'll be for internal spacing to Ontario.
Do not exceed 315 knots, UPS 717 heavy.
Retard.
We can't go to 315 now, though.
Retard.
So we're at 10,000 feet, or close enough to 10,000 feet.
Heavy, climb and maintain flight level 190.
Climb maintain flight level 190, UPS 717 heavy. Should do that. We'll hit the VNAV button. 19,000. And climb. We're going to set our climb speed to 315. So there we go. So we're now limited to 315 knots in the climb. We're going to 19,000 feet.
Let's get 2119. Yep, I received it now. Clearance on request.
Hey, you got it in. Apparent, thank you very much for your support, man. Welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Cheers to you, buddy. Appreciate it.
Direct Salinas, climb and maintain.
All right.
Sorry, missed the
Let's get some sounds down here. Kind of all over the place right now.
190 for Alpha Hotel.
Okay. Advanced sound. Out engine volumes.
745, Apex 239 head.
That's better. Because it was right up there. Let's bring him down there. That's good. That's closer. I know the packages are here, but can I have something to snack on? I have nothing for you to eat.
UPS 717 heavy, contact Oakland Center 127.45.
2745, UPS 717 heavy.
Retard. Retard. Retard.
Oops.
Manzo 0 Charlie Alpha, Ukiah.
Oakland Center is what I'm calling, right? Yeah. Thought it said NorCal. I'm like, nah, that ain't right. Oakland Center, UPS 717 heavy, 15,800 climbing flight level 190. Don't need the heavy anymore.
Oakland Center, rather, call maintain flight level 230.
Climb maintain flight level 230, UPS 717. I don't need the heavy now that I'm talking to center. All right. It's always a busy departure out of there. Anik Gaming, thank you very much for 9 months of support. This is 9 months already. Thank you for your entertainment. Always a pleasure to watch the stream when I can. Cheers, I do appreciate it, Anik. And Coast Pilot, thank you very much for the bits. Happy Friday from PDX, where the morning fog is epic. I wish we had some fog here in the evening at some point to fly into. But Coast Pilot, thank you very much, man. Cheers to you as well. If you had the right, if you had the right engines, the sound would be perfect, right? I don't think the sound changes. Professor Shees, good to see you, man. Happy Friday. Is there an in-flight movie and a flight meal? Well, you're watching the in-flight movie, and the meal's whatever you happen to dig up out of your fridge. Service with a smile here. All right, so we're over 19,000 now. Or over 18,000, I should say, so we can go 2992.
Climb and maintain flight level 350.
Climb maintain flight level 350, UPS 717. Push that over and up to 35. There we go. scratching sound. It's not like somebody's doing a line of coke back here or something. Like, oh, it's good flight. Hawkfish 3, how you doing, man? It's good to see you. This you're not found. How you doing? How's the extended versus the old version? I just picked it up. No chance to fly it yet. I don't know that I see much of a difference. I flew it poorly on the departure, so there's that. But yeah, the iPad's different. I'm sure there are lots of changes and lots of stuff that's different, but I haven't noticed it too much yet. But we'll see. We'll let you know. We'll let you know what we find out, man. How you doing?
Alaska 2119, can you confirm your destination? You filed for San Francisco. Your routing does not match that, though.
Dash 8 mate, thanks, man. How you doing? Happy Friday. Moab Slayer, welcome aboard. Doing pretty well, buddy. How are you? T-Craft, welcome aboard. I fly on a Dash 8 next week. Nice, man.
Alaska 2119, okay, roger. Clearance.
Time to get cramped. Time to have a very noisy experience. You wouldn't actually be able to see out here, by the way, because there's no windows. But fake it till you make it. The extended literally only adds the F and Dash 200. You get all the systems and visual updates for free if you already own the 300. Ah, there you go. B3 Boner, how you doing, man? Happy Friday. Jet A, it's a hell of a drug. Did they fix the typo in the UPS livery? Yeah, they did. They do have the American Airlines livery back in though, which I thought they'd gotten rid of at some point. At least that's what I was told. Let's check and see. Custom jets, FlightFactor. Where's it at? Boeing 767 extended. Liveries. AA. Object 767.
UPS 717, turn 15 degrees left with refactors for your climb.
15 degrees left, UPS 717. So if we push that in, that'll set will not sink.
Alaska 2119, clearance available, advised ready to come.
Oh boy, go back to LNAV.
Alaska 2119, clear to Sacramento Airport, Herman's 5 departure. Herman's, that has filed.
All right, 100 should do it.
7000, departure frequency 118.1, squawk 4211.
Yeah, up we go.
Alaska 2119, read back there.
Okay. So I guess never mind. The delivery's fine. I think the preview is. Oh no! Actually, the Dash 200 is still the wrong one. So the Dash 200 they pulled in the wrong the wrong livery. That was broken. I think it was broken in this plane at some point, like for the 300 variants. But yeah. Uh-huh. Oh yeah. American Airlines. I don't know. Is the 767 still called the luxury liner? I have no idea. It said worldwide previously, according to somebody in my Discord server. Cooperfish 2002, thank you for 18 months of support, man. He says 18 months of pure excitement. Only the best, my friend. Cheers to you, buddy. Is the cargo all diapers? Yep. Artisan Simulation, happy Friday, my friend. All diapers, some empty, some full. Andy, you better pick up the gas. I'd give that thing all it's got if you want to have a chance of making it down there with us. Not sure how high you're going, but we are gonna smoke you heading down to Ontario. It's all right though. You'll get down. You'll get down at some point.
What is your planned cruise Mach number tonight?
A dash can't be that loud.
What do you need, sir? We got a lot of juice in the tank.
Just let me know what you're planning. It's up to you. I don't need anything in specific right now. Just wondered.
Yeah, we're planning 84 at 33.
Okay, thanks. UPS 717, what is your planned cruise Mach number?
Mach 0.79, UPS 717.
Yeah, 717, roger. Resume normal speeds, proceed direct to Lotion, resume on navigation.
Resume normal speed, direct Lotion, resume on nav, UPS 717. All right, direct intersection, Lotion, direct, execute, and then L nav. Actually, 0.8, sorry, is what we're doing. And center UPS 717, I apologize, 0.8 was our plan Mach number.
Okay, thanks.
We're not going as fast as Max, that's for sure.
Number 33, Charlie, up to ground runway 33, taxi
is at 19,000.
Alright, checking in with Oakland, say again, you report.
TVM 454 Alpha Hotels at flight level 1.
You ever flown to Canada?
Number 454 Alpha Hotel, Oakland Center, roger.
In the real world, I flew up there once with Max.
Flight 310 is available if you prefer that, please advise.
And in the sim, I've flown to Toronto a couple times for some F&Os and whatnot.
Roger, climb maintain, flight level 310, also
Alright, we're still turning. Oh, we're getting back on course. Okay, we're turning back now.
DBM 4 Alpha Hotel, climb and maintain, flight level 310, I will show that as your final.
Climb maintain 310 is shown as final for Alpha Hotel.
That's my buddy. He's been flying on PilotEdge for a while now, but the TVM is his first time up in the flight levels. So this is all kind of new territory to him. So it's kind of cool to hear him tagging along here. Okay, what are we showing here for 34 minutes? I'm going to have to step away for just a moment, guys. Things have to happen, and they're not going to wait. Center, UPS 717, we need 2 minutes off the flight deck.
Yeah, 717, roger, approved, advise back up.
I'll be right back. Right back, guys. Doesn't take long. Oakland UPS 717's back to flight deck. What can Brown do for you?
UPS 717, roger.
No, I wasn't. It wasn't time for a Brown. It was time for it's time for, you know, the other thing. Uberbot, thank you very much for 22 months. Cheers to you, buddy. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much, man. And Jonathan Cordova, thanks for the 30 bits, buddy. I do appreciate that too. Cheers, buddy. The Slick One, good to see you. Dan Vermont, welcome aboard. Happy Friday, guys. Is this a new one? It's a new release. So there are new variants for this plane that are out, including the cargo variant and the Dash 200 variant. The plane itself is largely based on the thing that's already been out for quite some time now. All right.
We'll count the budgets as well for non-budget Charlie Alpha.
So yeah, Ground Point 9, it's good to see you, AJ. How you doing, buddy? Reported the FAA for leaving the cockpit empty in flight. My bad. So yeah, it's out. It's here. I don't really know what all's been changed. I haven't flown the 767 for a long time, but I knew there'd be a lot of people asking about it. So people have already been asking about it in the beta that they ran. So I figured once this thing was out, we should probably give it a whirl. I don't really do betas of products anymore. You kind of get, you know, mixed responses and whatnot from the planes themselves. There's a couple of developers that I do some testing for, but I rarely stream their products until it's like game time and ready to go. So once the product was actually released, I'm like, all right, that's a good time to take it up for a lift. Paddle out, how you doing? Happy Friday. This is how the ACC. This is how the engines have sounded pretty much for every FlightFactor plane, every FlightFactor Boeing plane, I should say. I don't know what it is about their sound set, but that's kind of what they've chosen to do. I've never been the biggest fan of them. Like the interior sounds are okay, but the exterior sounds are, I don't know. I think they're kind of lacking a bit. But then again, like it's tough to like capture that accurately because how do you know how a plane sounds when you're outside of it? Okay, let's check some stuff here. Cruise check. We're gonna do. I do not have a don't have a descent profile. Let's take a look at the chart. Look at the Ziggy 7. There's no altitude restrictions on here, but it says expect 14,000 at Flavor. So let's change Flavor Town to be 14,000 feet. Maybe that'll give us a VNAV profile. Oh, it wants to be 10,000 at Flavor. 4,000. Let's keep that. And we still don't have any sort of VNAV descent. Or is it progress here? Oh, it's in progress page. That's right. Forget where it's at. So yeah, on the prog page, to top of descent. So we're 102 nautical miles away from top of descent. 1908 Zulu. Oh yeah, the current fake time is 1856 Zulu. So we'll be down in, or we'll be at our top of descent in about 12 minutes, it looks like. Cool. Can I fly on the wing today? I need to capture. Yeah. Let me put this microphone out here and see what it gets. We're getting some choppiness here in the stream, but it should be okay. I notice we keep going yellow occasionally. Twitch doing Twitch things, man. It's reminded me how much I want the Rotate MD-11. One of these days. Another red shirt. Good to see it. How you doing? Happy Friday. So yeah. Doing some flying this weekend, like I said. We're going up with Mr. Max and his brand new plane on Sunday. Haven't figured out where we're going yet. I got an idea, but we'll see where we end up. And then on Monday, I'm meeting up with Peter from PilotEdge. He's driving up here, and we're gonna go flying and meet up again with Max up in Portland, Maine on Monday. So that should be fun. I'm very excited about that. That'll be the last time I get to fly before the baby comes. And the last time I get to fly until the end of like the beginning of December. I'll be taking pretty much a 2 to 3 week hiatus before I continue on with my instrument training. So, I want the FF777 V2 someday. Yeah, one of these days, man. Eventually they're gonna have to do that. Like that's pretty much that's what they have to do next, right? Like they've re-released everything else for X-Plane 11. So that I would assume the 777 is coming next, but who the hell knows?
32 Apex 239. Good night.
Yep, Euphoric Rager is coming. Accurate outside sound in flight. Last time you get to fly till she turns 21. Nah, dude, that's not the case. I got little baby earmuffs for her, man. She's ready to go. Or she'll be ready to go. I'm gonna end up having the child that doesn't like flying though. Like that's what's gonna happen to me. Let me see. Yeah, I got a set of these. Yeah, they're gonna be adorable. Okay, that color, that style, they're gonna be adorable.
FX 239, I think firm 133.2.
All right, no one's picking up. We'll give him a ring back. Thanks.
Chase Blycan, good to see you, man. Thank you very much for 3 months of support. Cheers to you, buddy. Appreciate it. This plane costs twice as much as I paid for the game. Yep. That's how it's going nowadays. $100 for an add-on pretty soon. The prices are creeping up. Steve 99. Yeah, actually the A350 could be coming up. I think that's waiting more on. That's waiting on No, not Tullus. Is it Tullus? No, I think it's Tullus. I think it's waiting on. It's waiting on the Airbus developer, like the other guy, more than anything else. Memphis Bellin, welcome aboard. This is our first one. Yes, it'll be our first child. How precious. My 7-year-old loves to fly. Has loved it ever since she was a baby. Good. I hope that's the case. This child's going to travel. This child's going to travel in a small plane. This child's going to travel in a big plane, so she better get used to it. The name says it all. Welcome aboard. But with those earmuffs, it won't work. Is your baby... Oh. Yeah, no. We don't need that. Ian, good to see you, buddy. Thank you, sir. Tullus will update the A350. Okay, so it is Tullus. What's the second leg going to be? Second leg is going to be Ontario up to Sacramento. Sierra Mike Foxtrot. How's the baby buggy doing? Doing pretty well, man. We're going to put the car seat in this weekend. I'll send you a picture. But yeah, so far so good. She hasn't wrecked it yet. We'll put it that way. I'm not your Desania. Welcome aboard. Never catch you live. This is a treat. Hey man, we're here every Friday. Friday nights at 7. So it's good to have you all here. We've had a few new faces. We've had a few familiar faces. People are showing up. External view? Sure, why not?
UPS 717, contact LA Center 133.2. We'll see.
33.2, UPS 717. Good night, man. Okay, here comes the chaos. Los Angeles Center, good evening, UPS 717, flight level 350.
UPS 717, Los Angeles Center.
Retard.
All right. Oh God, Max, thank you very much, man, for the 10 gifted subs. You're getting pretty close to this You're Not Found's number, man. Jay Belcher 91, thank you very much, man. Welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. K9SRG Mossing, welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Boondock 77, welcome back, Andy. Cheers. Mini Manchu plays, welcome aboard, man. Thank you very much for your support. Tyler 587 Brown, welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Marcus 07XXX, welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Aceto 83, welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Cedric L, welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Vortex 83, welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. And Piper the Hawk, thank you very much, man. Welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Thank you very much, Max. I do appreciate it, buddy. Cheers to you.
Charlie 68 Charlie, taxi to
Oh, 4 flights up. Whoops.
Delta Bravo, remain this frequency.
Sorry about that.
Have a great day.
You guys got to tell me that sooner. Max, I appreciate it, man. About to fly past our brush fires. Yeah, well, I think we're gonna head up. We're gonna hit them up when we head to. We're gonna get them when we head up north. I think. Is the 767 worth $20 for upgrading to the extended? I don't know, man. If you want to fly the 200 or you want to fly the freighter, then it's probably worth the $20. Outside of that, from what I understand, all of the changes were ported back to the 767-300. So, I got my review copy. I didn't pay for the update, so I really am not able to comment on. Oh dear. I really can't comment too much on like was it worth the upgrade or not. I'll be honest, man. I don't really fly this plane that much, so for me it probably would not have been worth it. But if you're really into this airplane, then 100%, man. This You're Not Found, thank you for the gifted subs, man. I do appreciate it. Where do we start at? Smithy Chris, Mitchy Mitch 12, Paul Legion, Dan the Pilot Man, Shrimp Frost, Valak the Demon, Otto the Fat, Ken B, the Slick One, and Sunic. Welcome to the Bin Luck Club, guys. Thank you very much for your support. And this You're Not Found, thank you very much for gifting the subs, man. Cheers to you, buddy. Appreciate both you and Max. Sub Wars begun. The Sub Wars have. Most subs I've ever seen on a stream. Go watch some bigger streamers sometime. Go tune into Moon OW later tonight. Moon, when he was playing Black Ops, he would every time he won a game, he would gift 100 subs to the channel. Like that's just that's just his thing. Code Toad, thank you for gifting a sub to Bill Farley. Welcome to the Beer of the Month Club, my friend. Thank you very much to both you guys. Cheers. We'll eventually get caught up there. Yeah, I've seen 50. I think I saw 50 on oh man. I want to say I saw 50 on Fly Produce stream when he first got partnered. A reignition of the Great Bit Wars. Yeah. Thank you very much, guys. I truly do appreciate it. Retard. Don't you do the same on a perfect landing? Absolutely. Yep, 100%. 100 free subs if I get a perfect landing. It's not going to happen. All right, we need to get descent, I think. 30 nautical miles. Retard. Los Angeles Center, UPS 717. Do you have descent instructions for us?
Yes, UPS 717, negative, not yet, but after Shafter,
After Shafter, flight level 240, UPS 717. All right. So we'll leave the altitude alone right now.
What about ABEX 239 heavy?
Back turn left heading 090.
Oxbox, thanks for gifting us up to Avgas Kool-Aid. Avgas Kool-Aid, welcome back for 3 months. Cheers to both you guys. I appreciate it. Retard. Cat gives the number of subs equal to the touchdown rate. Ooh.
124.35.
So if my touchdown rate is negative 300, then who's going to give the 300 subs? Retard. Hi, Crash Light. Good to see you, buddy. How you doing? Happy Friday. Legacy 2039. Happy Friday.
ABX 239. I already gave you this, correct? After Shafter 17, flight level 240.
Negative. Never read it back. Never heard it.
Retard.
ABX 239, just to maintain flight level 240.
Send to 240, ABX 239.
Everybody wins. I agree.
GB1 Alpha Golf.
Okay, 240 after Shafter. 24,000 feet. We'll come down here. We'll go to descent. We'll do descent now. So we're planning for, according to the star, we're planning for flavor at 14,000 feet. So that's what I'm descending for. I had 7 gifted subs to me into September. Nice. How's the wifey? She's doing well now. Slowing down a little bit, but she's still, honestly, she's still pushing through a lot better than I was anticipating. Like, the baby's coming Thursday, and she's still going to go to work on Tuesday because she's got a client that wants to come in. So she's doing great. I got the office set up in here so that she can, because it's looking like it'll be a C-section. So I got the office set up here so she can come in and watch some TV and whatnot. Or she can, go lay in bed and whatever. So we've got the whole upstairs ready to go for, and should be good. It's the fix after flavor Flav. The fix after flavor is Majek. So unfortunately, it's not Flavor Flav. I did the first 100. Who has the next 100? Do me a favor, land at minus 238. Gift everyone a sub. I can't afford that, dude. As awesome as that would be, that's like $1,000 right there. We're planning for flavor at 14,000 feet. Is there a chef on board? UPS has some really serious employee perks. Hell yeah. Yeah, dude. It's dedication. Retard. Awakened. Good to see it. Happy Friday. Tell her to stay home and make casseroles. Dude, she's already made casseroles. Both of our freezers are stuffed with food. Like breakfast sandwiches and lasagnas and casseroles and meat and this and that. Like, we have a lot of food ready to go. And I know my mother-in-law is almost certainly going to make us a lot of food too. So, like, the food thing is very much covered. We're in pretty good shape, honestly, for this whole baby thing.
Bravo,
Oh,
after Barrett,
crap.
fly heading 220.
I messed up one of my views. Get the GoPro view here. There we go.
LA Center, TBM 1 Alpha Golf is 7,000, climbing 8,000, heading 140.
Yeah, all right. There's top of descent, proper.
TBM 781 Alpha Golf.
Start down the hill.
Center, turn left, direct, Fillmore, climb and maintain 15,000.
Design just so good. Oh, yeah.
Direct Fillmore, and I maintain 15,000.
Up the cost if you land below -50, you get to tier 2. Yeah, right. Calvo 907, good to see you, man. How you doing? C-section, at least you know it'll happen. Yeah, I know. It's like it's good and bad to it. Like, obviously, like a natural would be a lot easier in terms of recovering and all that, but got to do what you got to do. Stock up on sleep, divide and conquer. Also the plan. Wife had a C-section. When they invite you behind the curtain to cut the cord, do yourself a favor and do not look at the hole they cut in your wife. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna pass on that whole thing. I don't know. I have no interest in. I don't really have any interest in cutting the cord either. I'm like, we'll see though. Things may change once we get there on Sunday. Or, sorry, Thursday. Bill, take it easy, man. Have a good night. Where are you flying to? We're flying to Ontario right now. Ontario, California. Ontario is landing east, and that's pretty much the only reason to go to Ontario. So making our way down there, and then we'll, from there, head over to, head back up to Sacramento. Nice short flight. And bring a chainsaw. Oof. Not your choice if you get to pass on that. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, we'll see what happens, man. I'm usually pretty good with that kind of stuff, but I don't know. I get a little squeamish with a few things. Be the Gamer YT. Thanks for stopping by, man. Have a great night. Didn't have any interest in cutting it. Heat of the moment I did it. All right, man. I'll keep that in mind. Don't look at the hole they cut in your wife. Got it. Can't see the map if I do that. Definitely can't see the map there. Yeah, that one works. Okay. VNAV seems to be doing okay here. Sorta. I don't know why I leveled off, but now it's high.
25, 27, 239.
Okay, that'll be our next one. Crikey! Torbinator, how you doing, man? Happy Friday, Torb. You streaming tonight, man? DVS2, welcome aboard. Wondered which ATC controller is the busiest at major airports, ground or tower? It depends on the airport. If you go to something like JFK, it's probably going to be ground.
Okay.
If you go to something like Manchester, New Hampshire, I don't know. VNAV is nodding. Yeah, a little bit. It leveled off at that last waypoint, which is kind of weird.
Cross high top at maintain 13,000.
We're flying the freighter version, the 300 freighter.
High top at 13, 239.
UPS 717, contact Los Angeles Center 125.27.
2527, UPS 717.
Bonanza 56, call back to center maintain 3,000.
Come on, you can do it, Betsy. Click the button. LA Center, UPS 717, 50256, descending 50240.
Bonanza 56, go back, turn right, heading 180, amendment to the altitude, descend and maintain 4,200.
SoCal's loading in, so the frame rate's kind of going to poop here.
056, go back, right, turn, heading 180.
Kelvo, ding, 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 you win the prize.
TBM, correction, King Air.
Thank you, Torb, I appreciate it, man.
Right, heading 260, join the runway 27 localizer, descend and maintain 3,800.
If you go anywhere in Finland, nobody's busy. I believe that.
UPS UPS 717, Los Angeles Center, Ontario, altimeter 29908, cross high top at maintain 13,000.
98 high top at 13,000 UPS 717.
Skyx 7 Alpha Tango, contact SoCal approach 135.4.
Okay, high top at 13,000. We'll get rid of that restriction. Except the 250 has to stay there. So 250 slash at flavor. Okay, execute that. And we're cleared down to 13,000 feet. So we'll just let the VNAV. The VNAV shows we got 2,300 feet low, so we'll just let that thing catch up to us. And then we'll let it start back down. So it's probably going to be Palmdale when we start back down for high top. So we're good.
There's 7 Alpha Tango. Do you want to take the approach from Paradise?
Oh, don't do that. See, that side's shady. That side's not. So what?
Skyx 7 Alpha Tango, clear drive, Paradise.
Try for a screenshot somewhere else.
Paradise at 5,000.
Why is the window so tinted in here? It's really dark.
Runway 8.
Win the extended. Win the baby. Oh, dear. Is ATC really quiet? Sorry, I have her turned down. Did I win a brand new Zebo? Yes, you did. We're going to perpetuate the scam again.
Stanza 56, go back, turn right, direct Nibby, cross Nibby at 4,200.
Yeah, she's a little loud if I do that.
28 right approach.
I'll donate my copy of the Zebo to charity. Barra Borat, good to see you. Happy Friday. Johnny Knox, 99, welcome aboard.
Cleared visual approach, runway 27, 5 mile final contact tower, 118.3.
Win the altimeter. I will set the altimeter once we start back down. Oh, hey, why aren't we going down? Oops. So I didn't hit the VNAV button. GG. Well, now we're high. We'll catch that. That's fine. Maybe. Oh, okay. It's coming back now. Drag required. It does sound like somebody's doing a lot of coke, though. To me, come back here. If you fly this airplane, you'll notice. You'll see what I'm saying, like the subtle scratching sound. Maybe that could work. Can work with that. All right, so we're gonna cross transition here. So we'll go 9 or 8 on the altimeter now. 29 or 9 or 8. Push you over and keep on going down. Slam on the boards. That's right. Cafe Chloe, welcome aboard. How's the 767 extended? It's fine. Yeah, no issues. No issues so far. I don't really know what's changed. I don't follow this plane too closely. I don't know the development cycle for it, so I don't know a lot about it. But yeah, it's doing all right so far. I screwed up the takeoff, but that was my fault. Cage and Cacti, good to see you. Subtle scratching sound is the stuff of nightmares in the dead of night. Touche. Attic Dewey, welcome aboard. Happy Friday. You have almost 10K followers. Dude, we've been close to 10K for a while now. But apparently I'm only 4 away, so I think we'll hit 10K tonight. Right, Gorian, good to see you, buddy. Have a good night, though. You should go eat, that's for sure. It's important.
Canada 56, go back, final approach, fixed contact, Montgomery Tower, 119.2.
Yeah. All right, let's grab the Ontario weather here.
ABX 230 and heavy SoCal approach.
Ontario weather 0909 gust 0809 gust 16. 10 miles, few clouds 6,000, 23 Celsius. It's 23 Celsius and minus 21 on the dew point. Holy crap. It's dry.
Depart
2908.
heading 140
Okay.
to maintain 6,000. Expect vectors for the bird.
What approach can we take in here? Well, let's do that. Let's do the RMP 8 right. See how well it flies it. Yeah, so we'll ask for the RMP Zulu 8 right. And she can give us whatever fix she wants to give us. Alright, so instrument approach here, RMP 8 right. That goes after the arrival. Done. Cool. If we do it from Nutso, that'd be pretty cool.
UPS 717, contact circle approach 135.4.
35.4 UPS 717. It's active, so 35. 4. SoCal approach UPS 717 heavy, 16,700 descending 13,000. We got Whiskey, Ontario.
UPS 717 heavy, SoCal approach, thanks for Whiskey, Ontario altimeter 29908. Depart high top heading 140, descend and maintain 6,000. Expect visual approach runway 8 left.
Okay, descend high top 14,000, descend 6,000. And can we request the RMP Zulu 8 right, UPS 717? Gotta go look that one up.
Sir, 6056, Quebec, Montgomery Tower, runway 28 right, clear to land. UPS 717 heavy, where do you want to take the approach from?
I can take it from either Nutso or from FX, whatever works best for you, UPS 717 heavy.
UPS 717 heavy, expect approach from FX.
And we'll expect that, UPS 717 heavy. Okay, so here's high top. We're going to go into heading mode, so 140. And 6,000 feet. So we're off the VNAV path. We're going to go to vertical speed. We'll bring our speed back to 250.
Here has 0
Pull the boards out.
Taxi to FBO via Bravo. Bravo 6, Charlie 6, Charlie. Cross runway 27 at Bravo 6. Remain this frequency.
And we'll go flight level change. Flight level change at 250. Let's get the boards out. Start a nice crazy descent here. Let's do some approach planning. We should do departing and arriving. So we're going to do the 8 right Zulu approach.
UPS 717 heavy, reduce speed to reduce speed to 250.
Speed 250 UPS 717 heavy. Which is what we're already doing, so that's good. All right, FX. And that should be plugged in.
1 Alpha Golf, check it in, 15,000.
FX, good. Okay, let's talk about this approach. RMP, RNAV Zulu, 8 right approach into Ontario. Final approach course 078 runway. We've got 10,000 feet to land. We've got plenty of space. About 1,000 foot on the, or 936 touchdown zone elevation. We're expecting vectors to the FX intersection. Cross FX at 6,000 feet below 210 knots. Bring that in on a nice RMP approach. We're going to be below 190 knots at Yetz. And then in from there. In the event of a missed approach, it's going to be climb to the Hoiku intersection, right turn to Deuce, Deluise, and hold at that intersection on the missed approach, but then going to climb to 5,300 feet.
239 heavy, turn right heading 240.
That is the approach.
4,000.
240 and 4,000, AVEX 239 heavy.
Okay, 208. Here comes the 1,000 feet. So let's go. Lights. This next part's going to start happening pretty quick.
Contact Los Angeles Center 125.27.
Just tell me discontinuity. I'm not too concerned about that.
12527, TBM 104.
All right, so we'll come down here. Let's go to init ref, index, approach.
125.55.
We'll go flaps 20. Oh, we can do flaps 30. No, let's do flaps 25. So it's going to be 138 knots. And the winds, we have a gust component to deal with.
TBM 781 Alpha Golf, Los Angeles Center, thank you.
There is no gust component now, so winds are 110 at 12. Or 100 at 12. So we'll just leave 138. Approach speed is going to be 143-ish. So VREF 143, 138 on the VREF is 138, and our approach speed is going to be 138 to 148. Okay. 1,000 to go. Put the boards in.
Bonanza 56, go back, taxi to parking via Mike, Golf 1, Hotel. Cross runway 28 left at Mike. Remain this frequency. Have
Okay.
a great night.
When you need AMP readouts, yes.
AVEX 239 heavy.
And as we get
okay,
closer, we
report
should
after
have
1
our
o'clock,
RMP.
reporting
Or,
time.
I don't even know what an AMP readout is, actually.
UPS 717 heavy, turn right direct FX. Cross FX at 6,000, cleared RNAV Zulu, runway 8 right approach.
Direct FX, FX 6000, clear RNAV, 8 right, Zulu approach, UPS 717.
AVEX 239 heavy, I don't know, I might have blocked you there. Did you report the field in sight?
Yes, we sure did. Airport in sight. 8 left, AVEX 239 heavy.
Okay, so let's go heading mode for now.
239 heavy, thank you. Clear for approach, runway 8 left.
We'll get turned towards it, we'll go direct 2 again.
20.6 in the 5, we're close to visual 8 left, AVEX 239 heavy.
Number 2 Kilo Bravo.
Okay, on the ground, we're going to go all the way down to Sierra 5, and that's where we're going to plan on parking.
You looking for a factory?
Or all the way down to Whiskey, sorry, Whiskey, and we'll park at Whiskey on the south side of the field.
With the ARC, please, number 2 Kilo Bravo.
Number 2 Kilo Bravo. Where do you want to take it from? There's
Clear for the approach too, so I'm going to bring the speed back a little bit. It's going to be below 210 at FX. So we'll go to 210. We'll come back down here. We'll go direct intersection, FX, direct 2, execute, LNAV. We're good.
4,000 or above, cleared ILS, runway 21 right approach, and report joining the localizer.
KONT means butt in Dutch. Bowman 1995, good to see you.
Right approach reporting established on the localizer November 2 Kilo Bravo.
Skyhawk 147
AMP less than. Oh, yeah, we should have a readout somewhere that shows what our actual performance is, but I don't know. This plane's probably not going to show it. He'll still fly the approach. This is one of the FlightFactor planes are one of the few planes that can actually fly arcs. Oh, we can probably do flaps, can't we? Here, flaps 10. Flaps, 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 flaps. Something on here has to tell me my flap speeds. Of course not. Why would they? We'll just go flaps 5 for now. My up, freaking flaps up don't work. Yeah, okay. Bring that back to 180 for the approach. sure at 180 we can, yep, at 180 we can get the next notch out.
Track 147 Alpha
There we
Tango
go.
Kilo Tower. Circle south of the field for a right downwind, runway 8 right. Report the circle.
Good to set the minimums. I forgot to brief the minimums. Minimums are 400 feet. So, decision height 400. Oh, there's no way to put an NDA in here. Interesting. And can I get terrain on here? I don't know if it does. Oh, it does do terrain. Okay, there we go. All right, tower's going to be next. We know 120.6. There we go. Speeds are outside the dial. Speeds are outside the dial. On there? They're not on there. That's where I would expect to see them, either there or here on the front panel somewhere, but that's okay. We will we'll make do. We're landing 8 rides. 8 rides to the runway. We go auto brakes 1. Arm to speed brakes. And after FX, we can put ourselves down to 200 or 2,000 feet for stags. And we should have an arm approach mode. No, it won't do that. Come on, Betsy. It's loading in Los Angeles, so she's running a little slow right now. Oh, I had some crazy scenery issues out here, didn't I? Oh, crap. Well, I guess we've narrowed it down. There's a scenery problem out here. Because my sim's running like poo. Look over there, it's bad. When I look over here, it's fine. Okay, so we'll just look that way for a little bit. Okay, no, I can't do approach yet.
Runway 8 right, clear to land. Wind 080 at 16 crest 21.
Nope, that gets us in a bad place. All right, bring ourselves back to our approach speed, 143. Forgot that the something wrong with the scenery out here. I was supposed to look at that the other day. It seems to be Chino, right around the Chino area, that's having the problems. Bummer. I'll just look this way and it's fine. But if I look over here, it's not. It turns into a damn slideshow. Holy crap. Ah! Ah! Go back. Uh-oh. Oh no. It's okay.
Number 147.
Oh dear.
Number 45 Alpha Hotel, Los Angeles, go ahead. Number 45 Alpha Hotel, where are you located?
Where are you located? I'm sitting at my computer right now.
Are you not familiar with that?
I know the gear's not
again,
down.
You're with Los Angeles
I will put the gear down.
Outside.
Shut up!
Suggest checking a second
Shut up!
or if you have like a KFD handy. Just look for like approach frequency nearby.
We're a little early getting the gear and the speed down, but whatever. What is... No, that's wrong. Incorrect, airplane. No, off. Done. Do not do that. Appears as though it will not fly an RMP approach properly. Like, it'll follow the arc, but that's pretty much where it ends. Good to know. Why is it going that way? Go to the right. Whatever. We don't know. We don't need no stinking VNAV. I don't want to land yet. If I had the right engines, this wouldn't happen. Oh dear. Name of the stream: the wrong engines. We're doing 25 or 30 on the flaps. I think we're doing 30. We're doing 30 now.
7 Alpha Tango, taxi departing via Kilo Alpha, cross runway 26, correction, cross runway 8 left at Kilo. Remain this frequency. Have a great night.
All right.
United 717, traffic slightly left here at 12 o'clock, 3.5 miles. The ABX Boeing 767 you were following inbound. He's lined up for runway 8 left. Report in sight.
Traffic is in sight. UPS 717.
UPS 717, thank you. Maintain visual separation from that traffic.
Visual separation from the traffic 717. Yeah, we got this. That's cool.
ABX 239.
Hi, Max.
Ontario Tower. Wind 070 at liner, gust 16, runway 8 left, clear to land. You got traffic off here at 3 o'clock, about 2.5 miles. The UPS, Boeing 67. He's on the RNAV, Zulu runway 8 right approach. He has visual separation. Maintain visual separation from.
He's not going to be able to see me. Okay, 2,000 feet. That gets us to the FAF. Go for that tower push here pretty soon. My airplane. My throttle. Approach United 7 or UPS 717. You want some tower? Did it roll out on the left?
Heavy contact at Ontario Tower 120.6.
Over to tower 120.6. UPS 717 heavy. Ontario Tower UPS 717 heavy RMP runway 8 right. Boy, that didn't draw that correctly. It put me on the wrong runway.
UPS 717 heavy, Ontario Tower, wind 090 at 12, runway 8 right, clear to land.
Clear to land runway 8 right, UPS 717 heavy. Okay, gear down 3 green, flaps down indicated, auto brake is set, speed brake set. Runway's in sight, clearance been received. That approach was not bringing us where we needed to go.
500.
But we are lined up now. Continue landing.
AVEX 239 Heavy's clear on uniform for the south cargo.
AVX 239 Heavy, hold short runway 8 right.
Alright, hold short 8 right, 239 Heavy.
Short final.
It's quite the rate of descent we got going on here.
6 right now, 239 Heavy.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Okay, reverse is out, decel. You hear the cargo clapping back there? Manual braking, 80 knots. Where are we? Tower UPS 717 Heavy is clear uniform for whiskey.
UPS 77 Heavy, taxi to Toronto via Sierra. Whiskey, remain this frequency. Have a great night.
Sierra Whiskey, your frequency, 717 Heavy. We'll see you in a few.
AVX 239 Heavy, cross runway 8 right at uniform. Taxi to Park of
Okay.
Sierra Whiskey, remain this frequency. Have a great night.
Sierra Whiskey with you, 239 Heavy.
Aside from being misaligned and having some frame rate issues when I look in that direction, wasn't too bad. The plane felt really weird coming in though. We were definitely coming in steep. I was a little high. I guess that was probably part of my issue. But I noticed we were like 700 feet per minute there on the final.
Retard.
But that's probably because I was a little high. Sam Suarez, thanks for 21 months, my friend. I do appreciate it. Happy Friday to one and all. Happy Friday to you, sir. Cheers. One little sip left. That was the crew clapping. Yes. Oh my gosh, we actually made it. Father Time 57 is good to see you. All right. That was good. That was all right. It's been a long time since I've flown this airplane.
Retard.
Hey, Smarts, thank you very much for 18 months, my friend. Did I just miss the entire stream? Nah, dude, you missed the first flight. We're gonna go make round number 2 here in a second. Cheers, buddy. Thank you for 18 months. Titty man, good to see you. How's he extended so far? No complaints. Seems to be performing admirably. My scenery out here is a little goofy. Oh, yes. Right. Weldon does not like my slow taxis. Father Time 57, good to see you, man. Happy Friday. First time I've seen you flying. Well, good to have you here. Like I said, we got one more coming up here in a moment. Where, oh where do we park this airplane at? I'll take that spot right there. That'll do. Park brake set. Overhead panel. APU bleed on. Oops. APU gen on. And lights can come off now. Overhead panel looks fantastic. So turning engine bleeds off. 1, 2. Brake check him next time. Tempting. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ontario Airport, where literally nothing exciting ever happens. We made it. Let's open the doors. Let's see here. Go to airplane. Oh, he's gone already. Open all them doors. Put the winglets on for the next one. Gargantuan winglets. Space Daddy, thank you very much for the bits, man. Those TRs sounded like rocket engines. A little bit, yeah. Cheers, buddy. I appreciate it. How was the landing? It was fine. I floated a little bit, but we got it down. We had a lot of runway to work with. Pro Aviation 320. Happy Friday. No, we're not putting the right engines on here. I'll tell you what. You want the right... I'll show you the right engines. You want to play that game? Yeah. Can't change them. I can't. Sorry, I can't change the engines. Too bad. Oh, man. Got Boondock going to come in here pretty soon, so we'll keep an eye out for him. All right, folks, you know the drill. Uh-oh. Oh, he diverted to Palms. Wait. Was that Boondock? Oh, no, he's coming. Oh, he's on final right now. Oh, never mind. Yeah. Yeah, my buddy. My man. Let's go watch him land.
Expect flight level 430, 10 minutes after departure.
430. Holy cow.
Departure frequency.
We'll watch Boondock come in here. Then I'm going to step away for a couple minutes.
135.4. Squawk 2.
Put the Rolls Royces on. I tried to. It wants me to reload the airplane to do that all. So we're stuck with the Trents or whatever these are. Pratt and Whitneys. What's the difference between the engines outside the brand? Don't know. Somebody else can explain that. No comms? What?
Challenger 5 Papa Golf back, correct?
Oh, dude. You got the wrong frequency, man. 2745 is not okay. If you need to, just go to tower. Ontario Tower is 20.6. Oh, you're 28,000 feet. Okay.
Santa Maria Ground, Twin Cessna 50 Charlie, information November, north ramp for a north.
Wow, I don't even know what the LA center frequency is out here. I would call 25.5. Call 25.5 and see if they can help you out.
Straight out for Charlie.
Roger.
There you go. 25.27 is what we got coming in here. All right. Well, we were going to say hi to Boondock, but he's apparently running into some comms issues. Just call him up. Tell him, hey, something happened. Silverbird Actual, good to see you. So we'll be right back, guys. If you're sticking around, thanks for sticking around. If you're taking off, thanks for coming out here tonight. And we'll see you here in just a few minutes. Be right back. Oh, where's it at? I want to get song. Oops. I forgot to hit the repeat button. My bad. How you guys doing? Thanks all for sticking around. I'm assuming Boondock got in touch with some controllers. It's like he's getting... Dude, you were on with Fresno, okay? So like you were way out of range. If that ever happens, by the way, just go to 121.5 and ask for help. That's guard. All right, let's do some flight planning here. Get number 2 ready to go. All right, new flight. UPS 717. KONT, KSMF is the plan. We are a 763 or 76F. Yes. That's all good. Sunshine 3 to EHF. We'll file it. I think that's, I'm assuming that's what we'll get. Sutter 2. Yeah, that's all I got here, so we'll take it. Generate that. Guard police might get you. You're on guard! I know I'm on guard. How do you like the 767? Think about buying it. Love cargo hops. If you want to fly cargo plane, it'll do it. Like if you have a love for the 767 and you want the 300, the 200, and the freighter, then by all means, go grab it. I don't think they even sell the old versions, so I think you're stuck paying the $92 for the whole thing now, but or $20 for the upgrade. But yeah, if you've got the 767 and you got $20 laying around, like you may as well upgrade it. Get the cargo version. Get the smaller 200 too. So I don't know. This isn't really like I don't really fly this one that much. This just isn't one of those planes that I'm really into. It's not the kind of plane I like to fly. Like I'm not into the heavies or the heavier planes. This would be probably a good world flight, or not world flight, but like cross the pond kind of plane for me if I ever did it. But yeah, it's just I don't know. It's never really done it for me. And it's not a knock on the plane. It's more just like it's not my thing. So it's not you, it's me. All right, we'll file this. 34,000, I can deal with that. No, not VATSIM. No, that was last week. Bar 717, 763. Yes. Boom. What is my all-time favorite plane to fly in the sim? I don't really have an all-time favorite. It depends on the mood that I'm in, really. Like I go back to playing like different planes all the time. I was flying the Eclipse a lot before the TBM came out. Now it's TBM. I've actually been flying that. I've been flying that Citation around quite a bit, actually. Yeah, that's been a fun plane to take around because it's something different. But I don't know. I don't really have a favorite. I jump around a lot. Like I typically get fixated on a plane for a while, and then I get bored with it and move on to something else. All right, guys, welcome back. Part number 2. We're gonna make our way up to Sacramento from the Ontario airport in the 767 extended by FlightFactor. It's very dark in this cockpit. So yeah, let's start off by grabbing clearance here. Actually, let's get my flight plan loaded first. And we'll do people and... Oh, we gotta do that. Yeah, we gotta do all this crap too. Shocks. Fuel truck. Airplane. Open all the doors, which they are. We need to unload the plane. That'll take some time. Then we'll load her back up in a second. All right, so while it's doing that, let's get the flight plan loaded into 4-flight.
Alpha Golf is 3 mile final, 31 left.
TVO 71 Alpha Golf, Palm Springs Tower, runway 31 left, clear to land, wind variable at 4.
Clear land, runway 1 left.
TBM 71.
I think Boondock's going to make it.
Sir, 2 Kilo Bravo, taxi to parking, remain this frequency.
Got some
Have a
wicked
safe
vectors
entry.
coming in here. But to make sure we go out and see him, he's just coming in here.
November 2 Kilo Bravo.
All right, so our zero fuel is going to be 293.3. Currently, zero fuel is 264, so we need to add about 50 or 30,000 pounds. Let's save. Cargo weight 72. That gets us to 294. I want to take 700 pounds. So 71300 is good. Oh, number of the pallets go up top. That's right. That's what we want to load. We don't want to load damn cargo. We want to add a bunch of pallets. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. All right, 290 on there. And then we'll get 3.3. So we'll go 2.7. Yeah, there we go. That makes more sense. We'll load that sucker when it's time. And then we'll set our fuel to 31.8. All right. Does it actually show the pallets in there? Probably not. Nah, that'd be too much to ask. How's the Milvis? I haven't flown the Milvis yet. I think Josh Gibbs has flown it on a stream. The Hoover, sorry, the Hoovation. The Hoovation. They sell the standard 300 ER non-extended still for $72. Ah, okay. So they're still selling the old one. Makes sense. My spoilers are up. So what? What if I wanted them to be up? They keep coming back up automatically. Nope, they stuck up. Oh, because reversers are on somehow. I bumped the reversers, and that brought the spoilers out. There we go. Now they're off. Okay, so let me get this loaded in here. That's what we're...
Palm Street Tower, TBM 71 Alpha calls clear golf. We're going right ahead here to signature.
Load that. Oh, we're still unloading. God, come on.
TBM 1 Alpha Golf, proceed to parking via Whiskey. Remain this frequency. Have a great rest of your evening.
Have a great evening.
Thank you very much. We'll proceed via Whiskey. Thank you.
Okay, so we're going to KONT. And taking it to EHF.
Ontario clearance, Archer 829 Juliet.
And then Naray. And then KSMF. Procedure. Departure on the Sunshine 4 to Shafter. Plan for 8 right. Add route.
Calling Ontario, City, the call sign.
829 Juliet.
And then procedure. Arrival. The Sutter 2. Nope, not the Slammer. Sutter from Nure. We're planning for 3-4 right up there.
Maintain 4,000.
Add route.
Departure frequency 135.4.
Plates.
Squawk 4133.
Add Ontario Airport. And the Sunshine 4.
Radar vectors Paradise.
SMF.
4000 departure 135.
Plan for the Star.
4133 Archer 829 Juliet.
Sutter 2. And airport diagram. Check, check. Clearance is 18-1. And ground will be 21-9er when we're on that. Good. Ontario clearance, UPS 717 heavy, IFR clearance, Sacramento, please.
UPS 717 Heavy Ontario clearance. Clear to Sacramento Airport, Sunshine 3 departure. Shafter transitions filed. Climb via SID except maintain 14,000. Expect weather level 3401 0 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 135.4. Squawk 7130.
Clear to Sacramento Airport, Sunshine 4, Shafter S filed. Climb via SID except maintain 14,000, 340 within 10. Departure 135.4, squawk 7130. UPS 717 Heavy.
UPS 17, correction, UPS 717 Heavy, read back.
Okay.
Ontario Tower, TBM 454 Alpha Hotel is on final runway 8 left.
Hey, he's making it.
TBM 454 Alpha Hotel, Ontario Tower. Runway 8 left, clear to land, wind 09012.
09012, clear to land, runway 8 left, 4 Alpha Hotel.
All right. That's my buddy. He's on his way in. He's out there a little ways, though. We're going to come back in a second and look for him. I got to hit the load button on this thing now. Operations, airplane, low. Operations, ground, load. There we go. Cheers. Cheers, Simulator Wick. How you doing, man? We're in Ontario. Gonna make our way up to Sacramento. Iowa Scotsman, good to see you. Good to see you, Drew. Steve99, you could certainly make a beer suggestion. If you can do it off of Twitch, that'd be better, because then I'm likely to not miss it. I have no way of like keeping it right now. Eva Mo, good to see you. Thanks for tip on the reversers. A little behind on chat right now. All right, so let's do this. Let's grab you. We're gonna watch for Boondock to come in here while we set up the FMC. Route KONT into route. Clear back.
Ontario ground, Archer 829 Juliet at Guardian Jet Center with information Oscar ready to taxi.
To KSMF.
Roger 829 Juliet, Ontario grounds, runway 8 right, taxi via Sierra.
Departing.
Via Sierra 829
on
Juliet.
8 right. The Sunshine 4 to Shafter. Execute that. And then Index, SMF,
November 117 Charlie
Sutter 2, Nurray, and we will plan for, I don't know what we'll plan for, so we'll just leave that in for now. Execute that. Okay, that's flight plan. I don't think we can do much now until the plane's actually loaded up with stuff. I guess I can set the glare shield. No, I can't even do that. I can't do anything till the plane's loaded up, so we'll go,
GBM 117 Charlie Yankee, squawk 6273 IDOT.
where was there was a click spot here that there we go, made this thing a little smaller. Ground, still loading. So we gotta wait till it's done loading. We're gonna say we're gonna judge Boondock's landing. No pressure. The hell is he? Max over here somewhere. In the A320.
117 Charlie Yankee, your radar contact 8.5 miles southwest of St. George VOR, St. George altimeter 3019er.
Says he's on the runway right now. Oh, there he is. Oh, we missed the landing. Crap.
Maintain 14,000.
It's all right. Look at that TBM model. I think it's beautiful. Yeah. He made it. This is 26R1. I'll run 30 once it hits release candidate, but not any sooner. Not a big fan of betas, especially with X-Plane. I tend to break a lot. 130. Set. We'll pop over to ground, 21.9er.
Archer 829 Juliet's holding short of 8
Towers,
right.
20.6. I think that means it's done loading.
Archer 829er Juliet, Ontario Tower, runway 8 right, clear for takeoff, wind 09012.
Okay.
8 right, clear takeoff, Archer 829er.
All set, loaded up. All right, get rid of the fuel truck, get rid of the chocks. And close all the doors.
CM4 Alpha Hotel, hold short, runway 8 right.
Let's go finish our perf.
Traffic departing in Archer.
All right, finish our perf up here. Go to init ref. Check the gross weight. Check the new fuel. And the reserves today for this flight are going to be 9.0. We're going to 34,000, I think. 34,000 and a cost index of 33.
Don't Parrot, Challenger 285, Papa Golf, approaching Papa, taxi.
Okay. Takeoff. We're going to take off flaps 5. Thrust 45. This time we'll actually try to derate the takeoff by, setting the auto throttle. Trim 3.7. We'll set that for like 3.2.
Calling for taxi, stay in the call sign.
Challenger 285, Papa Golf.
Here we go. Good.
Challenger
V1 141. V rotate 147. V2 154. Move up here to the glare shield. That's actually going to be 164 for the climb out speed. 169, I guess, 15. Let's brief this departure then. Oh boy. The Sunshine 4 RNAV departure says climb to 1,460 feet. Stay below 210 knots in the climb. Make a right turn direct to the Lisi intersection. Cross Lisi at or above 5,000 feet. Cross the Pomona VOR below 8,000 feet. And then cross the Nyland waypoint at 1,000 or 14,000 feet up to the Shapter VOR. So 1,460 under 210 knots. Lisi above 5,000. Pomona below 8,000. I don't think we have any issue with any of that. Except look how it's drawn. The damn direct.
Archer 29 Juliet, contact 7
Gotta
departure.
be kidding me.
Over departure 829 Juliet.
Well, we'll see how that works. We might be finagling the FMC a little bit once we're up in the air. That's all right. All right, so let's get a push going here.
Around the cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
Contact. Climb and maintain 4,000. Reaching 4,000, turn right, direct Paradise.
Good.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
All right, then. Yeah. That doesn't look super legit, but I can fly that in heading mode if I have to. It's not a big deal. I can fly that. Boondock 77, man, you did just fine. Don't worry about it. Curious to hear the story about your lost comms, though. Need 2 more followers to 10,000. We're almost there. Happy 420. It's good to see you. 3 Green Gaming, welcome aboard, buddy. How you doing? Haven't seen you for a while.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed.
Weren't you guys doing a podcast? What happened to it? I remember watching a few episodes of it last year. Was it last year or earlier this year? Might have been last year you guys were doing that. It's not the gifted subs. Those are actually followers. I mean, if you want to gift subs, that's fine, but the followers are what people are looking at there. If I had 10,000 subs, dude, I'd be doing this full time. Trust me. 10,000 subs, that would be 25 grand, probably more than that, but 25 grand a month. I can live off 25 grand a month. We'd be scraping by a little bit. It'd be a little bit tough, but I think we'd do okay. Kelvin 907, thanks for gifting a sub to RC Flyer. RC Flyer, congratulations on 3 months of Beer of the Month. Cheers to both you guys. Appreciate it.
Starting pushback. And you may start engine.
ASMR hype. Tyler 587 Brown, welcome back. Record a 10 or so, about to get it fired back up. Nice, dude. Like, there's been a few guys that have tried to do podcasts, and for whatever reason, it seems like they never stick with it. Like, I know the, oh, man. The Sky Lounge guys were doing one for a while. I think Nova Wing and Bell Geode were doing one for a bit. I would love to do it, but, like, this is almost my podcast right here, so... and I honestly don't have the time to dedicate to something like that, but I think there's a series, like, I think there could be some use in maybe not a weekly podcast, bi-weekly, or even just a monthly thing. But yeah, I remember watching one of them, man. We were playing some, I think we were playing some, like, Space Engineers or something. Just kind of chilling out. I'll give my Zebo copy to the next. Yeah, okay. Chewy's the biggest flight sim streamer. He's at 2,000 subs, yeah. Even at 2,000 subs, like, the prospect of going full-time would be a tough one.
Papa taxi with whiskey.
Papa! Papa, we got Papa!
United 745 Ontario ground, runway 8 left, taxi via Papa, November.
Alright, let's go. Lights on. Position, red light. Packs off.
Calendar 5 up golf, contact server departure.
Starting engine number 2.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Thank you. And 2's coming up.
Connecting tow. Stand by.
It's flickering. Yeah, there's something with the shadows here that's causing a bunch of flickering. It's not the plane. It's like it's outside and inside here. So I come out here, it does the same thing. It's just more dramatic in here, I think. All right, M1's coming up. ITT. All everything else is coming up. NASCAR, good to see you, man. Weekend's going very well. And it's unfortunate to hear about the fires out there, that's for sure. Inside the Black Box, Pilot's a Pilot and a Fighter Pilot podcast. Yeah, I know there's some good aviation podcasts out there, but like there's not like they don't think there's really anything for flight simulation specifically.
We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Now it could be for better, who knows? But like I think there's opportunity there for somebody to do it and do it well. All right, left engine. Happy 428. Welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Thank you very much for your support. Cheers. Appreciate it. Chewy flies P3D mostly. He jumps in X-Plane occasionally, but he's pretty much all P3D, yeah. All right, give gas. Ah, the flashing is really driving me insane. All right, 2 engines coming up. Let's go flaps 5. Hey, the flaps working again. Auto brakes. Oops, RTO. Right rudder. Left rudder. Full left. Full right. Full back. Full forward. Where is... There's the line right there, right? Yeah, so we can go all the way down to whiskey. Okay, let's get the bleeds, some packs on. 2 packs. APU bleed can come off. APU gen can come off. APU can come off. Left to right. Good. 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 What is our landing altitude? Sacramento is 274. Call it 280. Good. And good. Start forward. Check the brakes. Good there. Let's grab the... Actually, I'm going to fix... ATC sounds are loud right now. A little bit loud. They're not too bad. ELA, good to see you. Welcome aboard. Happy Friday. I split to get my wife our version of the T, came back offloaded, and you're still on the ground. Yeah, dude, we're getting out of here now, though. Take some time. You can't rush a good thing. All right, 100, 12 knots, 10 mile visibility, few clouds, 6,000, 21 Celsius, altimeter 299.8, 98's in. Ontario ground, UPS 717 heavies coming out of Whiskey with Whiskey for the taxi.
UPS 717 heavy, Ontario ground, runway 8 right, taxi via Whiskey Sierra.
8 right, Whiskey Sierra, 717 heavy.
Challenger 5 Papa Golf, contact Los Angeles Center 125.27.
Okay. When are you gonna come on ours? Whenever you want to invite me. I'm having a baby on Thursday, so I might be a little tough to schedule, but just let me know. Off topic, but have you had any of the Cape Cod beer? I have not. I don't think I have, actually. Fuego 275, good to see you. Noah Miser, welcome aboard. Oh, that's so annoying, the flashing. What is... what is it doing?
United 745, Ontario Tower, runway 8 left, clear for takeoff, wind 090.12.
Is it a scenery issue? Like, what the hell's going on there?
Left, United 745.
What if that's contributing to my frame rate issues out here? All right, get a little power tax going here so we can catch up. Somebody at Challenger took off ahead of us. Not sure if he was trying to be part of the group here or not, but he's going to be a little early. Wife's having the baby. I'm just along for the ride. You're right. None shall pass, Big D. How you doing, man? There's no weather add-on that would be causing that because the FS Global Real Weather just writes a stock file for X-Plane to load. So I'm guessing it probably is the cloud shadows that are causing that, but I don't know. I don't know why. Evmo, thank you very much. Get all the sleep you can before the day. Yeah, that's the plan. We got lots of sleep planned over the next few days, that's for sure. Sim crashed. Ah, dude, that sucks. Are you in P3D or X-Plane? Flashing is a mod. No, because if I go outside, it still does it.
LA clearance, Delta 5772, radio check.
All right, man.
Challenger 5 Papa Golf, contact Los Angeles Center 133.2.
Sucks, dude. I mean, I'm going to tell you that maybe that's what you get for running P3D, but it is what it is. The running weather add-ons. I use FS Global Real Weather. And I'm running stock clouds.
Contact Las Vegas, approach 133.905.
We're doing 23 knots just sitting here with idle thrust, so I don't want to push it too much further. Like, we're going fast enough that we're registering a true airspeed. Is it stock scenery? Yep. I think so. Actually, it might be something custom here. I gotta go wipe out the scenery around here because there's like I said, there's something that's really causing me some frame rate issues. I think it might even be Chino. NASCAR, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
November 117 Charlie Yankee, Las Vegas approach. Thank you.
Oh, altitude 4,000 or 14,000. Sorry. Chino is a cool airport. Yeah, looks neat. We tried to fly there a couple weeks ago, and it just like my sim just crapped itself and didn't like it at all. So I wasn't sure if it was the plane or if it was some scenery or what the deal was, but I'm at this point going to say it's probably a scenery issue. Brad M, good to see you, man. How you doing? Happy Friday. I think a lot of people watch while flying in their own sim. Happy. And we post all the, like, I post all the VODs to YouTube and whatnot. I know a lot of guys are watching that while they're simming along. Because I mean, whenever I'm watching flight sim, guys, it's usually while I'm flying on my sim or playing a game or something. Is an Alienware Aurora R7 good for X-Plane? I'd have to know the rest of the specs. Like, you want to get a good CPU, probably a modern i7, and at least a GTX 1060 at a minimum. 1070 really is what you want. All right, tower 20.5, 20.6, sorry. And then departure 135.4. Good. Click spot back there somewhere. There it is. Ontario Tower UPS 717 Heavy is coming up on 8 right.
UPS 717 Heavy, Ontario Tower, wind 090 at 12, runway 8 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 8 right, UPS 717 Heavy.
Archer 29 Juliet, contact SoCal approach 128.1.
Okay, clear left. Clear right. Lights.
Expect visual
camera.
approach, runway 17
action. Right. Let's go flying. Get rid of this flashing scenery.
7 Charlie Yankee, fly present heading for now.
Power up. Engine stable. Auto throttle arm. Toga.
Sir, 829 Juliet, SoCal approach, runway altimeter 2996, do you have approach request?
Why is it gone full power again? Like, it's not going in thrust mode.
Sir, 29 Juliet, you said the ILS, runway 20.
It's not even used, like the auto throttle's not even armed. Alright, well, whatever. V1, rotate.
Vector ILS, runway 29 right approach. Correction, runway 20 right approach.
Positive rate. Gear. Okay. Above 5,000, below 8,000.
UPS 717 Heavy, contact SoCal departure.
SoCal departure, UPS 717 Heavy.
Number 29 Juliet, you're 3 miles from Snake. Fly heading 170, maintain 3,000 till established localizer, cleared ILS, runway 20 right approach.
To 3,000 and maintain 3,000 till established, cleared ILS, runway 20 right approach, 29 Juliet.
So you know what, we're gonna do heading mode on this for now. SoCal departure, UPS 717 Heavy, 4,200, climbing 14,000 Sunshine 4.
UPS 717 Heavy, SoCal departure, radar contact.
There we go. Delisi and then direct to Pomona VOR.
TVM 7 Charlie Yankee on Henderson Airport off your 1 o'clock and 14 miles reporting site.
Yeah, we have to.
Now the question is it going to level off properly 8,000 at Pomona?
TVM 7 Charlie Yankee, clear visual approach, runway 17 right, 5 miles out, contact Henderson Tower 125.1.
Alright, clear visual 17 right, 5 miles
It
out.
is going to fly that, isn't it?
Charlie Yankee.
Interesting. Let's see if it levels off here. Toga mode doesn't work. It just goes full power. It just goes whatever you give the throttles. Okay, so 500 feet and it should level off. Let's be ready to intervene if we have to. Oh, it's gonna level off. Okay, so it got the altitude restriction here. All right then.
Retard.
I agree. Aussie Benny H, how you doing, man? Thanks for 22 months of support. 22 much and still as much in love as the day I subscribed. Keep up the work, keep the great work, mate. Thank you very much, Aussie Benny H. I do appreciate it, man. Cheers. Hey, Boondock, if you're gonna try to fly along with us, you might head up to Fresno. If you get ready to fly out of Fresno, head to Sacramento. You're probably going to be up at about the same time. K-FAT, what you're looking for. If you don't want to fly up to Sacramento with us, that's fine, but I assume that's why you logged back in. Unless it was just to see this marvelous departure. Okay, after Pomona, we should resume the climb. There it goes. If we were to do an active takeoff, we'd make sure the gear's up and lights are out. Make sure the flaps are indicated. And the lights are set.
Runway 20 right, clear to land, wind 030 at 5.
There we go.
UPS 717 Heavy, contact Los Angeles Center 125.27.
2527, UPS 717 Heavy. $25.27. I blame PE. We always blame PE. Tricky Productions, good to see you, man. How you doing? Los Angeles Center, UPS 717, 10,300 climbing, 14,000, Sunshine 4.
UPS 717 Heavy, Los Angeles Center, climb maintain flight level 230.
Climb maintain flight level 230, UPS 717 Heavy.
Traffic.
Traffic. Traffic.
Traffic.
Traffic.
Traffic.
Traffic.
Traffic.
Traffic. Traffic.
Traffic. Traffic. Traffic. Traffic. Traffic. Traffic. Traffic. Traffic. Traffic.
November 117 Charlie Yankee, Henderson Tower, runway 17 right, clear to land, wind 1703.
Traffic. 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 Traffic.
I think it's lying. Clear of conflict. I'll have to watch that in a second, man. That sounds better than the old first officer. Yeah, a little bit. You need to check, sir, if everything's okay with the lights. All right. So we're showing 53 minutes, but I think that time's going to come down here as we get some altitude. It shouldn't take us an hour to get up to Sacramento. Wouldn't think. Stranger things have happened, though. This monstrous 16-knot crosswind. Surprised this plane could fly straight. Ooh, hey, discontinuity. Whoops. I'm glad I checked that. Would have been inconvenient. In the jar, the lights are never okay. Sir. We gotta bust that jar out again soon. At 3:30. Last time we flew, we were up in Ibiza. Excuse me. So what do you guys got going on this weekend? It's supposed to be rainy up here all day tomorrow in New England. I gotta go run to Costco, get some tires installed, take something back. Once I'm done with that, though, come home, work on some stuff, play some video games. Be a good night. A good day. Ladder 2. Move that over. And then... Oh, excuse me. You get to go ride in Max's plane on Sunday. Should be a good time. And then go and fly on Monday. Mentioned earlier, Peter from PilotEdge is coming up. And we're gonna go. It's gonna be Peter's first time in a Warrior, believe it or not. Like, that guy's got billion hours and experience all over the place, and like flight and, you know, like winning flying championships and whatever else. And he's never been up in a Warrior before, so it should be an experience. Speed up, yeah. I'll do what I can, man. You're gonna be, yeah, you're getting there way before me. I'm assuming you're up there in the Papa Golf, so. You can always ask for a hold somewhere if you want a little challenge while you wait. I don't know why you left so early, though. It's pouring in Connecticut, yeah. I'm gonna get the level off. I would like higher. Was it? It's probably 24 that we're cleared up to, wasn't it? Yeah, it's usually 24 up here.
GPS 717, contact Los Angeles Center 133.2.
33-2, 717.
Sir, 829 Julia, taxi to parking via Bravo, remain this frequency, have a great night.
LA Center, UPS 717, 50240.
CBN 7 Charlie Yankee, taxi to parking via Alpha, have a great night.
Warriors in the summer are hot as hell. Yeah, they are. Thankfully, we're not flying in the summer.
UPS 717, Los Angeles Center, climb and maintain flight level 340.
Climb maintain flight level 340, UPS 717. All right, now we get to go to 34. Back to VNAV. Up we go. Yeah, it's actually gonna be a little chilly on Monday when we go up. Benny says I have 0.6 hours dual in a Warrior. Oh, that's hilarious. Have you flown a Cherokee at all then, Benny, aside from that? I'm looking forward to flying with Peter, man. It should be a good time. He doesn't do GA all that often, and I've never, ever flown with him, so it should be fun. Putting the winter tires on. I'm just getting new tires. My car just hit 3 years old last month, and I got about 37,000 on the car, so the tires are ready for new ones. I figure with the baby coming and, you know, winter right around the corner, like, it's the best time to replace them. So going to Costco, getting me some nice tires tomorrow. You know, real adult thing to have to do. I ordered tires for my car for the first time ever on the internet, which was hilarious to me. Misjudged my takeoff time, yeah. It's all good, man. I'll tell you what, like, what I'd recommend is go do your approach from Sacramento and go missed. Go missed, get vectored back around, and then try again. If you're comfortable with that. Like, that's a way that you'll probably eat up some of the time. But it looks like Chili Willie's is on his way in there right now, so maybe you'll catch him on like his departure or whatever for his second flight. I fly in real life. Yes, I have I do have my PPL. I almost have my instrument rating. Very close. And I've flown 100. I think I just crossed 150 hours last time I went up, actually. So I fly recreationally. I have no interest in making a career out of it. You know, I'll make some cool YouTube videos and some things like that, but you know, outside of that, like I have zero interest in like making a career. Ultimate goal though is to get my my instructor rating and to even get my instrument instructor rating, so that I can do some fun stuff. Stream the Costco trip. No. All set. See, I got 4 flight up here. Let's see. 150.2 like current hours. I've flown way too damn much recently. See, we can pull up 4 flight. 150.2, 7.5 in the last 30 days. 91.9 in the last 12 months. So I will probably never fly this much again in my life, would be my guess. But yeah, it's a good time. I really enjoy flying. It's a nice stress relief. It's nice, you know, it's a good time. I'm very fortunate to be able to have the means to pick up that as a hobby. Yeah. Phil7488, thank you very much for your continued support, man. Thank you for 9 months. We have a Twitch baby now. Yes, good timing too. Cheers, buddy. I do appreciate it. Bill, this is 4Flight. So this was 4Flight web. You go to plan.4flight.com, log in with your credentials, and you can view. You can export your whole logbook here, or you can generate some reports out of it. Like we could do the instrument rating stuff, and you can see like I'm qualified for the instrument rating right now, but there's some stuff I need to brush up on before I actually try to schedule a check ride. So, yeah, but that's all part of 4Flight. Or if you like, as you're doing your private, you can pull up your private, and you can say, "Oh, have I met all the requirements for my private pilot's license?" Well, yes, actually, I have. It's good stuff. I'm a huge fan of 4Flight. I know Max is all about the Garmin right now, but still a big fan of 4Flight myself. So when I did my PPL, I did have paper charts. I flew one of my legs. I flew with paper, two of my cross countries with my instructor. I flew with paper charts just to prove that I could do it. And then after that, everything else I did was electronic. My entire logbook is electronic. All of my, like in my instrument rating, everything that I'm doing is EFB. Like my workflow in the cockpit is almost the same as my workflow here on the sim, which is, you know, one of the, like, it's very much intentional that way. Like I want to practice on the sim the same way I do in the cockpit. So like when I'm in the cockpit, I've got my iPad sitting right down here in front of me. I have a pad of paper sitting down here on my knee board. Like I can write the same things down on the pad of paper. I can do the same stuff on the iPad as I would if I were in the cockpit. So I don't buy into the whole rhetoric of you should wait to use an electronic flight bag in your PPL until after you have your PPL. Like I firmly believe that you should learn to fly when you're learning to fly the way that you're going to fly in the real world. So I do think that you should use an you should use 4Flight if that's what you're going to use after the fact. And I talked to the DPE about this last year too. I laughed at him. I said, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to fail my iPad, right? And he's like, nah, man. Like the FAA has instructed them that like you should examine the pilots on how they're, like, what they're going to do when they're in the real world. Like nobody's going to pull a freaking paper chart up nowadays. Say, all right, let me plot this whole thing out. No, they're going to look at 4Flight. They're going to say, okay, I'm going to hit direct to. Well, we're going to point that way now. We're going to point that way now, and you're going to go from there. So that's, I mean, and obviously a lot of instructors are going to vary on Like, you're going to find some crotchety old guys like, you must use paper to understand everything. And I think you should use paper once or twice. And I think you should throw the paper aside and say, all right, I could do that if I have to. Never going to have to do that. Like, I've never once pulled my sectional out of my bag since I got my PPL. And even when I got my PPL, I brought my sectional in with me so that we could talk about charts. But when we got back out in the cockpit and we actually started doing the flight, I was all electronic again. Like, I carry a 9.7-inch iPad, I carry an iPad mini that's up to date, and I have my iPhone XS that is up to date. Like, I have 3 sources of ForeFlight, and if that fails, if all 3 of those fail, and I still don't know where the hell I'm at, like, my passenger's going to have Google Maps on their phone, and if that fails, I'm going to call ATC, be like, hey, man, I need some help. Because obviously something's gone bad. Anyway, that's my rant on all that stuff. Maybe I feel a little too strongly on that, but... You're an IT guy. I am, yes. I am an IT guy. I just got a PilotEdge, not you. Were you flying at the same time? I am. Captain Dan, good to see you, man. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. I'd pull out a paper chart, a plotter, an engineer's compass. By George, Clarence, I think I figured out how to get there. EFB is very foreign to me, but I basically agree even as a student pilot, you should train the way you're planning on flying. As we used to say, you train the way you fight. Yeah, absolutely, Ernie. That's funny. And it's funny talking to some of the old guys that are like, I don't know, like, I don't use ForeFlight, right? And that's fine, man. If you want to use paper, that's totally okay. Like, my current instructor he very much likes his paper. And I'm like, nah, dude, I'm all set there. I mean, once you start doing your do your dual cross countries with your instructor using paper. You know, do one of your cross countries using paper if you want to solo. But I would highly recommend that you get proficient with your iPad if that's what you plan to use after you get your license. You know, if you're doing like I did my dual cross countries in 2, and I actually did my night cross country. I did electronic. Like I didn't use paper for that one. But if you are planning on going electronic, then, you know, for one of your cross countries, one of your dual cross countries with your instructor, say, you know what, I'm going to use this thing today. And because this is how I'm going to learn. Now, that being said, I'll tell you a story. My first dual cross country I did, I planned it awful. Like, I planned it all wrong. And I've learned a lot since then. But as we were on our way, my instructor looks at me. He says, what are you going to do if that thing fails? And I kid you not 3 minutes later, my iPad overheated. That's when I decided my iPad had to come off of my kneeboard. Like, that's when I got it up on the console here in front of, or up on the window. But sitting on the kneeboard, it just wasn't getting enough air, and the whole thing overheated. I'm like, well, your controls. As I reached back in and fumbled through my bag, and I pulled out my paper chart, and I sheepishly said, okay, here we go. did the rest of my flying off the paper chart. But yeah. Millennials and their technology. Millennials are killing paper charts. All right, we should get a frequency change here fairly soon, I think. Sending us over to Oakland. I'm a little surprised at how quiet the network is tonight, but okay. But I love ForeFlight, man. I love using the electronics. I love having that available to me. I definitely find myself using it less and less as I'm getting my instrument rating, because I'm relying more on the GPS and the avionics in the plane. But I still do my full briefing off of ForeFlight. I've still got everything loaded up there. If I'm flying VFR, like, I'll glance at it occasionally for traffic and weather and kind of stuff like that. Whenever I use a sextant, I cry. When I start training, the instructor insists on all paper for training. Might have to find a new one. Plan on using ForeFlight for everything. We'll still learn paper because you need to. But why would you not make use of all the tools you have available to you? Yeah, and the reason, and I don't, like, I don't know. Like, learn paper, do paper, but yeah, if the instructor's like, you're not going to use it at all, then it might be time to find a new, like, that might be a case where you should find a new instructor. At some point, the instructors have to get with the times. Because like I said, even the examiner was like, I'm not going to fail your iPad, so don't worry about that. Ernie the Cat says, I was trained before GPS, RNAV, iPads, all of which is new tech. It was paper charts, dividers, and plotters. But if technology exists, use it. And that's the crazy thing, is that the whole FlightFlight iPad thing has been around for like less than 10 years, right? Or right around 10 years. It's been like the iPhone came out 11 years ago. It's crazy, like 11 and a half years ago. It's crazy to think about that. The iPad came out in what, like 2011, I want to say, like 7 or 8 years ago. So like this whole like technology revolution is brand spanking new. In when you consider like how the FAA moves. I got my enormous LA tack chart ready to go. Yeah. Yeah, I still have paper in my bag. I still carry a tack chart for Boston. I still carry a New York sectional. But outside of that, like, I'm screwed. Avocado charts, yeah. Was thinking about learning on paper charts and moving to Garmin or FlightFlight after. Absolutely, like, that's the way to go. Aviation's safer for a reason, technology. Did you use an E6B for your PPL training? I did use an E6B, actually, yeah. I learned how to use the E6B. And I used the mechanical E6B for, like, I used it enough so I knew how to use it. And then I immediately went over to digital. I used a digital one for everything else. Finbar, good to see you. Welcome aboard. No, I used the slide rule. I used the big WYSIWYG wheel and had the thing on it and whatever. Now I have, like I said, I have the Sporty's electronic version of it, but yeah. I am shocked that we haven't heard anything on the radios for a while. It's all right, though. It's flying up to Central Valley here in California. Ain't nothing to see. Highest technology we have when I trained was a SIVA. Oh, man. Interesting parallel to skydiving. When the sport started, it was all analog altimeters. Now you have digital altimeters, audible altimeters, visual altimeters. Plenty of old dudes shaking their heads saying, what if the battery dies? Well, you can still see the ground. Yeah. And I remember last year when I was learning to fly, we were talking about, like, what if your GPS, what if your iPad dies? And like you carry backups, right? And like I have a certified GPS inside my airplane. Like, worst case scenario, I have that thing that will get me somewhere.
UPS 717, contact Oakland Center 127.45. Have a great night.
2745 UPS 717. We'll see you later. Oops.
Calling with the call state and the call sign.
2745.
Airborne 2997.
5 Papa Golf negative, altimeter 3009.
Oh boy.
3009 Papa
Look who it is. Oakland Center, good evening. UPS 717, flight level 340.
UPS 717, Oakland Center, roger.
That's all we get out of him. We'll get a rise out of him at some point tonight, don't worry.
Contact departure.
Okay. Just loaded something in. He's sound set, man. It keeps like clipping in and out. Like you can hear brakes and the wind noise and whatnot.
781 Alpha Golf, contact NorCal departure.
Draco, good to see you. Have I ever participated in FlightFlight? I don't know what that means, Moisloft. Moisloft, good to see you. What if you're skydiving IFR? Ah! I like that. The Wright brothers used FlightFlight for 12 seconds.
Cascade departure, radar contact.
What if the engine dies? What if the wings fall off? Well, sometimes it's your time. David Blizzard, thank you for the raid, man. Welcome everybody from David Blizzard's channel. Cheers to you guys. Hope you're doing well. We're on our way up to Sacramento from Ontario. Sacramento is showing poopy weather.
Departure, radar contact. Climb and maintain 14,000.
Actually, Sacramento's now showing better weather. 6 miles, smoke, haze, scattered 1,400. Go figure. But we're still going there. About 24 minutes out.
UPS 717, descend via the Sutter 2, arrival landing north, Sacramento, altimeter 3009er.
Send via the Sutter 2, landing north, UPS 717. Okay, so top of descent in 50 miles. Speaking of Flight here, we're gonna look at this approach or this arrival. Restrictions.
Number 781 Alpha Golf.
Landing north is gonna take us to, let's see here, LMAC. So landing on LMAC down to, so we can go down to 3,400 feet. Cool.
0 Bravo Hotel. Bravo 3 is for the left runway. You're going to 29 right, so
3,400.
29 right, taxi via Bravo.
There we go. And we still got a ways to our top of descent, so for now we good.
November 4 Delta, contact Seattle Center 121.4.
Relates to that, when my ex-girlfriend and I were planning a week-long sailing trip, we discussed if we should bring any handheld GPSs. I thought about it, said no, we have 4 backup GPSs because we both had smartphones, tablets with GPS built in. Yeah, exactly, man. Like when I'm flying, I have 3 GPS sources in my flight bag,
November
plus
4 Delta,
the certified one in the airplane. And anybody riding with me probably has one as well. Like it's crazy how that's changed things, right? Same thing with going places and driving. My wife and I have been traveling quite a bit the last couple years, and it's nuts to go somewhere and to think that, like, I used to have to either take my, like, big-ass GPS with me, which did me no good walking around a city. I just basically stick it in the car, and now I have, like, the entire map of the world and every single address in my pocket, no matter where I'm at. Like, when I was in Portugal, I was able to use the GPS on this, like, 21 square mile island. Great. So yeah, it's kind of cool. What if you get a deadly paper cut with your folded map? What if my finger goes sepsis while I'm trying to navigate?
429, Roger. Contact Salt Lake City Center.
Boondock says I might need my arrow back. Uh-oh, what did you do? We'll take your arrow to Sacramento and go do some pattern work or something, man. %, having Julie download FlightFactor on her phone. That plus the iPad and the 430 in the plane should be enough. Yeah. 100%, man. Think Tactical, happy Friday. How do you know top of descent? On the progress page, click on the prog page. It says 2 top of descent right here. So it's at 20:55 Zulu, which is a fake time. 31 nautical miles. So it descends in 2 minutes and 30 miles. So we'll start down probably now. So we'll go to the descent page, and we'll go to descend now, and we'll start down.
7429 Salt Lake City Center, Roger. Cross Bear.
So we'll take a nice easy descent rate as we start heading down the hill here. And then once we catch up to the actual planned VNAV path, then we'll start down even further. Nick Bolus here for 22 months. Says early congratulations to the new family edition. Happy Friday. Thank you very much, Nick Bolus. I do appreciate it. Cheers to you, buddy.
Runway 29 right, clear for takeoff.
How did you descend early and still need drag? Because so this plane, in the descent, this plane actually wanted to slow down. So our descent profile is slower than our cruise. Our cruise was like 0.80, and the descent is 0.744. So it just wanted me to slow down. I don't think the real plane would have done that or said that message, but I have no idea.
Southwest 1364, Phoenix ground, runway 25 right, taxi via Delta 11 Echo.
Mr. Benny H is taking off in the citation. The slowtation. The hoovation. Pick your phrasation. Has anybody seen Fly Purdue lately? I haven't seen him live for a while. Is 3,400 your glide slope fix? It will stop at each waypoint on the way down. Yeah, so it's gonna fly this plane will fly the VNAV path according to what the chart says. 3,400 is the bottom of this arrival. So if we pull up this arrival chart, the Sutter 2, we are, let's see, we just crossed an array. So we're on this leg right here. So the plane will meet every single one of these altitude and speed requirements on the way down. We're going to monitor it to make sure that it does. And then it's going to know to fly this leg here, because that's what we told it to do. And then reach LMAC at 3,400 or flight level 210 knots. Actually, it won't go to LMAC, will it?
Station 550 Bravo Hotel, Fresno departure, radar contact.
Let's check the legs page here.
Station 0 Bravo.
It went everywhere but LMAC. Turlock.
Citation 550 Bravo Hotel, clear direct Linden, resume navigation.
No, that's incorrect. That's very much wrong.
United 576, contact departure. Number 4 Delta, contact Seattle.
So it didn't, it won't pick up. Oh man, why would it do that? Alright, so let's grab the Sutter 2 from an array. ILS 34 left. Oh, there it goes. Now it's going to pick up LMAC. So now if we go look at the legs.
70, yeah, thanks, runway 16 right, taxi.
Turlock.
Via Bravo, Alpha.
And it wants to go back, so we'll do, we're headed towards Turlock right now, so we'll say Turlock direct.
Conquest 4 Delta, Seattle Center, climb and maintain flight level 250.
Let's delete that. Sutter up there. Turlock, Sutter, Fools, Gold, Pine and Minor, LMAC. Okay, so now it's got it plugged in here. So what happened is that it didn't have the LMAC transition here on the end of this, or the LMAC leg on the end of this, on the end of this arrival. So I had to finagle it into doing that. 2575 EPS 717.
Citation 550 Bravo Hotel, climb maintain 13,000, contact open center 125.75.
2575. Oh, consider United 77, or sorry, oh, consider UPS 717, flight level 323, descending Sutter 2.
UPS 717, Oakland Center, Roger, Sacramento altimeter 3009er.
09er. Okay, we'll write that down.
781 Alpha Golf, contact.
So we got a nice easy 500 feet per minute going here. And as this VNAV path starts to catch up to us, the plane's going to start pulling back the throttle, and then it'll start descending more to keep that VNAV path.
Oakland Center,
so we're expecting
550 Bravo Hotel, climbing 12,000 for 13,000.
Hey!
Bravo Hotel, Oakland Center,
That's my favorite accent.
level 220.
G'day, mate. That's Aussie Betty H. Thanks for flying along with us, man.
550 Bravo Hotel, Oakland Center, climb and maintain flight level 220.
All right, so Turlock is above 29,000 feet, and then after that's going to be Sutter at 24 to 26 and 280 knots. So we're just going to make sure that it. Again, we're going to monitor this on the way down, but the VNAV should take care of it. Famous last words. But we shall monitor it just in case. When you're getting your PPL, how spread out were your lessons? I started my PPL in April. April of last year, and I finished my PPL September of last year. I was basically doing two a week on average for a while there, like 2 a week on average. So I started soloing, so I started doing my cross countries, and then my lessons started getting a little bit more spaced out to like 1 a week as I was further along, because I just got busy. But yeah, my main frequency was probably 2 a week when I was really learning what I was doing.
TBM 1 Alpha Golf clear, direct Sacramento VOR.
When do you know it? I leave and eat dinner and I missed the Ontario departure. It's all good, man. Paco board, baby's coming Thursday. It's about the citation like 5 seconds ago. Nice. Citation's fun, man. I've been flying that a lot. David Blizzard. Ah, okay. You changed your name. I got you. CQR Smokey, good to see you, man. Happy Friday. How you doing? Welcome aboard. Assassin had some wings. Nice. All the cool kids are coming back now. Everybody left for dinner is coming back. We'll call that acceptable.
Challenger 285 Papa Golf, NorCal approach, roger. Clear ILS runway 34 left approach.
Synchronizing the world of commerce. UPS. All right, what are we looking at here? On our way to Sutter. Sutter should be 280 knots. We're a little bit fast. And 26 to 24,000 feet. So what we're doing is we're going to watch the speed. If the speed keeps creeping up, we'll have to pull the speed brakes out a little bit here.
Center 576, climb and maintain flight level 250.
Level 250,
Yeah.
572.
We're going to pull them back about halfway. That's what the FMS message is for. Just telling us drag required. Okay, looking good now. Press X for smoke. I know. Yay! Of course, Sacramento's gone VFR. Winds calm, 6 miles, smoke, haze, scattered 1,400, overcast 4,000. 8 on the temperature, -1 on the dew point. Altimeter 3009er. So we're going to plan for the ILS 34 left. We're going to assume that we're getting the visual. We want 34 left because that's where the cargo ramp is. Cargo ramp's off of Bravo 3, right side off of 34 left. Let's put those in. Next crossing is Fools. Fools will be below 21,000 feet. Ah, the world of fake airplanes. Yes. That's a good plane, yeah. Once all the one-time costs are, it's really not too bad. Yeah, until you decide you want to get your instrument rating a year later. Don't do that, by the way. Give yourself a couple years on your instrument rating if you can. Take your time. You'll enjoy it more. I feel super burned out doing my instrument rating. Like, I'm looking forward to going up with Peter on Monday just because, like, it's my first non-lesson flight in, like, 2 months. I think the last time I had a non-lesson flight was my wife's birthday back in September, so. Good lesson on the TAF saying it'll be poopy all night and gets better. Yeah, it's still kind of sketchy, though, Max. Like, it's scattered 1,400, so, like, that could just as easily push to, you know, to a broken layer. Like the airport next door, just 10 miles away, is reporting broken 800, overcast 6,000. So you can't always trust the TAF, but like in the case of Sacramento, I probably would not have wanted to fly in their VFR in the real world. What about flying with? I'm looking forward to flying with you on Sunday as well, Max. But I'm not going to be flying the plane. You are. It's different when I get to hold the yoke, or the whatever the control stick thing is you guys have in your Cirrus. The stick yoke. What you guys have a special name for that, right? Side stick.
Conquest 4 Delta, Oakland Center, roger.
Oakland Center at 576, level 19.
EKFD, good to see you, man. Happy Friday.
576, Oakland Center.
Thank you, sir.
310.
Aussie Penny H calls it a phallus. It's my phallic yoke.
UPS 717, contact NorCal approach 120.95.
20.95, UPS 717.
Citation 550 Bravo Hotel, descend and maintain flight level 200.
20.95. What are we on? We're on the Sutter 2. NorCal approach, UPS 717 Heavy, flight level 194, descending, Sutter 2, we got the weather Sacramento.
UPS 717 Heavy, NorCal approach, roger, expect ILS 35 left approach.
We'll expect that 717 Heavy. Okay, that's what we're planning for, so that's good. We're crossing transition here in a second, so we'll go ahead and punch in 09 on the altimeter. 09. Boom. Do an approach briefing. So go to SMF.
1367, contact Albuquerque Center 134.32.
Pull up 34 left ILS. Get a little fuzzy right now. Okay, the ILS 34 left going into Sacramento Airport, tune into 111.1. It says plane figures itself out. Take it out a minute.
Albuquerque Center.
No, shoot. It's actually down here, isn't it? The ILS is down here in this airplane. 111.1. Course of 348. We got 8,500 or 8,600 feet to work with on the runway. Touchdown elevation is 24. We are going to be expecting vectors. Actually, we'll probably get direct from LMAC since that's the end of this arrival. But we'll plan on crossing LMAC above 3,400 feet, descending from there. Final approach fix is going to be crossing at 1,400 feet.
9,071 on the go.
And minimum city are going to be 200 feet. In the event of a missed approach, we're going to climbing left turn to intercept the 329 radial off of Sacramento. Questions, comments, 2,000, or climb 500, then climbing left turn to 2,000 feet. Easy enough. Okay. So we got the frequencies plugged in here with decision height at 200 feet. We're good. IFR is huge if you want to do cross-country flights. Yeah. If you want to do like extended cross-country stuff, if you want to be able to plan like 3 weeks out and say, all right, I'm going to go to this place on this date. 9 times, like I swear to God, 9 times out of 10, you're going to get rained out. Like there's a couple times my wife and I tried to go places and we couldn't because of the weather. There's a few times we were able to go places too, but we definitely have found ourselves getting rained out a lot in the summertime or clouded out or whatever, where a instrument rating would have gotten us there no problem. What streaming software do you use? My stream is really jittery today flying with Streamlabs OBS. I use OBS Studio. I do not use the Streamlabs version. But I also have my capture card and all my software running on a second machine. So I have a second PC sitting next to me whose only job is video encoding. Coast Paul, take it easy, man. Thanks for joining us. Have a great night.
SoCal approach, g'day, citation 550.
I thought it was a family show, sorry.
Level, flight level 200.
Station 550 Bravo Hotel, NorCal approach, roger. 550 Bravo Hotel.
We generally keep it family friendly. Sometimes some things come out.
3009er.
Cross Linden at maintain 10,000, 09 on the altimeter, 0 Bravo Hotel.
It's a side stick. It's a big side stick. Yes, you tell yourself that. Side yoke. In the Vision, it's a stick, though. Okay. So it's a side yoke in the 20 to 22, but it's a side stick in the Vision. Got it. How are we doing on this approach? This is rival. I haven't even paid attention. Speeds are good. Altitude's good. PNN at 280 knots, so we're good there. And then we'll start slowing down on our way to minor. We're gonna probably have to add some speed brakes going into minor. It looks like.
Skywest 7429, contact Salt Lake approach.
Come down here. We're gonna go to the init ref page. Go to index approach. Grab flaps 30 143. Approach speed of about 148. We're gonna be very fast coming in here. Family friendly for the soon-to-be new family man. Yeah. Shout out to everyone here because the community of people that share their aviation experiences rock. Dude, that's the best part about being on here, Code Toad. Like that's the thing that sort of keeps me going with this is that just meeting new people. You know, talking to Aussie Benny H and hearing some of his experiences flying out in Australia compared to, you know, and like how much more avgas and rentals cost out there compared to out here. Stuff like that. Like talking to Squirrel as he's made his way through his PPL. and comparing the differences between flying in, you know, the southeast or the east of London with flying over here near Boston. Like it's good stuff. I really do love this community. Wolfie 2671, welcome aboard. What's new with the 767? It's 2 new versions of it. So there's a freighter version and a -200 version. Outside of that, I really couldn't tell you. Like this, it generally seems to be flying the same as what it did before, maybe with just fewer bugs.
Yeah, 380, 120 bucks. Who's the other aircraft calling?
Okay, we should see the speed come back now. 240 knots. Any time now. See how it's going to do this.
We're 7730 Sierra Papa, Seattle Center, cleared from the Mike Whiskey Hotel Airport to the Spokane Airport as filed to maintain 11,000. Departure frequency 132.
I'm not so sure about this. So minor is supposed to be above 9,000 and 240 knots. So it should start slowing down any second now. Assuming my sim doesn't crash.
November 285 Papa Golf, contact Capital Tower 125.7.
1257,
This is the part where I'm a little unsure.
773 Sierra Papa, read back.
I would have liked to have seen it knock itself back to 240 knots about 10 miles ago.
UPS 717 Heavy, contact NorCal approach 127.4.
27.4 UPS 717 Heavy.
We're 71 Alpha Golf, center maintain 5,000.
5,000 now, 71 Alpha Golf.
Okay, there's the slowdown. Okay, it'll still make it.
John for 285 Papa Golf, Capital Tower, wind calm, runway 35 left, correction runway 34 left, third line.
It's going to end up above the VNAV path, though, when it does this. Probably complain about drag required. NorCal approach, UPS 717 Heavy, 10,300 descending Sutter 2.
UPS 717 Heavy, NorCal approach, roger. Cleared ILS, runway 34 left approach.
Cleared ILS 34 left approach, UPS 717 Heavy. Okay, so after LMAC cleared for the ILS, that means the next frequency is probably going to be the tower frequency, so we'll punch that in. Capital Tower is 25.7. There we go. We are way above our path now, so we'll see.
UPS 717 Heavy, maintain 210 knots or greater.
210 knots or greater, UPS 717 Heavy.
We're 71 Alpha Golf, contact NorCal approach 127.4.
27.4, 71 Alpha Golf.
Okay. All right, so we're doing all right here.
Delta 2277 Salt Lake City Tower, runway 16 right.
A little fast.
After departure,
Bad.
turn right, heading 295.
Little speed break there. Just enough to know we're still here. Drag required. Thank you.
Approach TBM 781 Alpha Golf is.
Here comes the smoke.
For 5,000, and we have
Blue
weather
online at Gaming YT. Good to see you.
71 Alpha Golf, NorCal approach, roger. Expect vectors ILS, runway, correction, expect ILS 35, correction, 34 left approach from Sacramento.
Expect the 34 left ILS approach from Sacramento, TBM 781 Alpha Golf.
I don't know what's going on in Discord, but I'm not gonna worry about Discord right now. Jay Patel, good to see you. How you doing, man? Happy Friday. We're on 26R3. Not running the beta, not running the 1030 beta. There isn't an annoying co-pilot. I know. Yeah, and a $92 price tag. That's right. A little expensive. All right, so after LMAC, we can continue down to 1,400 feet. So we'll punch 14. Oh, we can continue all the way down, but we'll punch 1,400 feet into our nav, or into our altimeter here. So Hadsu at 1,400 feet or above. That's our final approach fix. Once we're turned in from LMAC, we'll go ahead and go over to localizer mode. Okay, we have the glide slope coming in. Should get the localizer here in a little bit.
For 71 Alpha Golf, cross Sacramento at about 4,000, cleared ILS, runway 34 left approach.
This is the freighter version.
6000 cross, clear
Here's your
for
model.
34 left approach, TBM 791 off the go.
Select City departure, Delta.
Faux Raider.
6,600, climb at 10. Delta 2277, Salt Lake City departure, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 230.
I maintain flight level 230, Delta 2277.
Radar 285, Papa Golf, Roger, taxi via...
Okay, we got 9,000 feet of runway, so we got plenty there. I'll leave it auto brakes 1. It's fine. And we're doing good. About 7 out of LMAC.
550, Bravo,
Traffic.
contact NorCal approach.
Sean Chi, welcome aboard. Good to see you.
Over to NorCal approach.
Glad to have you here live.
450 Bravo Hotel. NorCal approach, g'day, citation
G'day.
550 Bravo Hotel, level 10,000 with information Sierra.
Citation 550 Bravo Hotel, NorCal approach, Roger. Expect vectors ILS from 34 left
Well,
approach.
Hoyaya came in a little quickly, but we got 3 of us here. They're going to be pretty well spaced.
1367, contact Los Angeles Center.
So that works out pretty well.
62.
Would have had Max in here too, but his sim crashed.
El Paso approach 119.15. Delta 22.
How are we looking here? Okay, so we got localizer now too. So I will go ahead and arm localizer. Local's armed. So we'll pick that up on the way in.
Direct to rugged. Resume the departure. Delta 2277. Sky was 7429. Cleared ILS runway 16.
Dan is on original. How you doing, man? Welcome aboard. You causing trouble in the Discord server. Just water tonight, right? No, I'm drinking a milk stout now. I had a coffee stout earlier. Now we're doing a milk stout.
Romeo, Paso approach, Roger, altimeter 3030, 1090 at 11.
Cute little Piper on the ground at Cameo. Nice. You going flying, Bill? Where are you going tonight, Bill?
Sedation 0 Bravo Hotel, clear direct Sacramento, descend and maintain 8,000.
Clear direct Sacramento, descend and maintain 8,000. 50 Bravo Hotel.
Air 7730 Papa, Seattle Center, squawk in.
Okay, so let's bring ourselves down to 210 here. Actually, I'll do the speed once we turn inbound.
7730 Papa, radar contact 4 miles.
So we've still got
Moses Lake.
20 miles out. We're good.
Maintain 1000.
$15 miles out, I'll say. Yeah. Still got plenty of time to slow down.
781 Alpha Golf traffic, 12 o'clock, 7 miles. Northbound, a heavy Boeing 767 caution light terminals.
So he wants me 210 or higher.
TBM 781 Alpha Golf.
I'm assuming 210 or higher until we're established.
Toga 466 Echo Romeo. We'll take the visual for 8 right.
466 Echo Romeo, Roger. Expect visual approach runway 8 right. Descend at pilot discretion. Maintain 8,000.
There comes our first notch of flaps.
We'll expect 8 right. 6 Echo Romeo.
Number 781 Alpha Golf. Reduce
there.
speed to 170 or less.
170 or less. 781 Alpha Golf.
UPS 717. Maintain 180 knots or greater till Hatsu.
180 knots greater till Hatsu. UPS 717. Okay, let's get it down to 180.
UPS 717. Correction. Maintain 170 or greater till Hatsu.
170 or greater. 717.
Number 550 Bravo Hotel. Descend and maintain 5,000.
This you're not found. Thank you very much for the bits, man. Nothing bad on Discord. No need to look at the history. Nope, all clear there. It's cool, guys. Cheers. Discord is never on topic. I understand that. A bunch of people sitting around shooting the breeze, having a good time.
City Center 135.77.
135.77 Delta.
Thanks for the bits, though. I do appreciate it. Okay, here comes. We're establishing the localizer. We can descend down now to 1,400 feet and get ourselves on the glide slope.
Fly, present heading vectors for the visual approach, 6 Echo Romeo.
Delta 2277, Salt Lake City Center, climb, maintain flight level 330.
Okay, down we go.
Delta 2277, resume normal speed. November 4 Delta, descend and maintain flight level 230.
Now, I think the visibility is going to do some weird stuff on the way in here. So we won't get too excited when we
UPS 717, contact Capital Tower 125.7.
Tower 25-7, UPS 717.
Don't start another bit war at this
Oh, gosh.
not found.
Why is it speed? No. You don't need to do that. Let's go vertical speed. Bring it up a little bit. Capital Tower, UPS 717, ILS 34 left.
UPS 717, Capital Tower, wind calm, runway 34 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 34 left, UPS 717. Get that speed down now. Pop gear.
November 4 Delta, contact Oakland.
We need 170 or higher till Hatsu, which we're almost at.
SkyWest 7429, contact Salt Lake City Tower 1100.05.
Okay, there's 1,400 feet. Max, thanks for the bits, man. Don't start another bit war. Cheers, buddy. Appreciate it, both you guys.
Roger, descend at pilot discretion, maintain flight level 200.
We are in the 767 freighter. Yes, we are.
Flight Tower, Sky 7429, 7.5, out ILS 15 knots.
SkyWest 7429, Salt Lake City Tower.
Okay, there's Hatsu.
More ammo than that to compete with me at Cirrus Max.
Clear land 165, Sky 7429.
All right, 148 on the speed. Land 3 green. Set speed bleed off a little bit more. Go flaps full. Okay. Yeah, whatever. That's why we turn all that stuff off.
You sure? LUL at this L, not found.
1,000 checks. Okay, gear down 3 green. We'll come back to you guys in a second. Thank you very much, by the way. Gear down 3 green, flaps down and indicated. Speed brake's armed. Speed brake is now armed. Auto brake is armed. The lights are set. Clearance has been received.
United 380, clear to Reading Airport, San Francisco, 4 departure. Radar vectors to join J1 and then it's filed. Climb via the SID, except maintain 3,000. Correction, climb via the SID, except maintain 10,000.
Okay.
2205 minutes after
A little
departure.
fast.
Departure frequency 135.1, squawk 3621.
There seems to be a sweet spot on this plane where it's like way too much throttle and then like not enough.
Departure vectors 231, then as filed, climb via SID, except maintain 10,000. Expected 220 in 5 minutes, departure 135.1, squawk 36.
Gear, flaps, good. Minimums, continue landing.
Reserve Bravo Hotel, descend and maintain 4,000.
Contacts are getting dry.
100.
We're 71 Alpha Golf,
sure
contact
Cirrus
Correction
Max
Capital Tower 125.7.
40. 30. 20. 10.
Capital Tower, TBM 71 Alpha Golf, LS 34 left.
GBM 71 Alpha Golf, Capital Tower. Caution wake turbine, previous arrival heavy Boeing 767.
All right, manual braking.
Wind calm, runway 3.
Pressure's out, decel.
Clear land 34 left. TBM 71 Alpha Golf.
80 knots. Stow the reversers.
717 heavy, turn right when able, taxi via Alpha to the ramp, remain this frequency.
Right, Alpha to the ramp, your frequency. UPS 717 heavy. Have a good night.
Report Delta, descend at pilot discretion, maintain 16,000, Sacramento altimeter 3009er.
That's in. Speed brake. Auto brake off. Clear left. Clear to the right. Oh, look at my contacts drying out. It's like sitting here blinking like it's rough to get the rough to get in like that.
7730.
It's all right though. I floated it again though. I should have just let it slam probably. Because I ended up having to get on the brakes a little heavier than I would have liked to have. Max and this you're not found. Thank you guys both very much for the bits, man. I really do appreciate it. Cheers, guys. Seriously do.
No, sir. I don't believe it.
Have we landed? Yeah, we landed. We got down. Got to make sure those diapers don't get rustled around back there.
Whether that's the ODP or not.
Like I said, I floated it a little bit. We still hit the touchdown zone. We'll do the replay on it though.
With expect radar vectors. So what you should be doing is navigating to Moses Lake.
Probably a joke in there, Moses Lake, about parting the lake, but we won't go there.
We're 550 Bravo Hotel. Descend and maintain 3, correction 2000.
Yeah, this would be pretty sketchy flying VFR in here, I think.
7496 is clear, Hotel 7.
Skywest 7496, taxi via hotel.
West ramp
to
and
the ramp.
cargo.
Hotel on the ramp. I'll talk to you then.
B3, this is my cargo ramp.
Echo Romeo, advise when you have the airport in sight. It's going to be your 12 o'clock and 20 miles.
Yeah, this is the one we want here. They might be a little too big to fit in here, but we'll find a way. In the words of the great Ian Malcolm, life finds a way. If you don't know what that's from, I feel real old. Good enough, right? Yeah, yeah. Okay. Boop. Cool.
466 Echo Romeo, clear to visual approach. Runway.
We'll have them connect the GPU. And external power on. Let's go ahead and kill the engines. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sacramento International Airport.
0 Bravo Hotel, 5 present heading.
There's TBM coming in.
Number 550 Bravo Hotel, you're 10 miles from Hatsu. Turn right heading 320.
Oh.
Maintain 1,500 until established. Clear to LS.
Watch the TBM land.
34 left approach.
I'm not sure we can wait for Ben to get in. My eyes, I don't think my eyes are going to take it. Dr. Ian Malcolm, Jurassic Park. Thank you. There you go. Chaotician. Jaja, thank you very much, man. Have a good night. Very large winglets, yes. That was fun. That was a good flight. Enjoyed it. Watch this guy land in. Anonymous 14167. Is that you, Serby? No, you said you were flying tonight. Or you had PilotEdge now. A little bit of nose down coming in there. Nothing like being high and fast on the approach. That's okay, though. I won't judge too hard. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, maybe flare a little too soon. Okay. Flare, 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 flare. Don't pull the power, though. Ooh, boy, hit the brakes. Whoever that was, man, he wanted to stop. He's like, I got to get out of here.
My last bits from the great Max 404 War of 2018. Good luck Thursday. All the love from me and my family to yours.
This you're not found. Thank you very much, man. I really do appreciate it. Cheers, buddy. It's going to be a weird week for me, I'm telling you. Is he going to try to... No, he wasn't going to get off reverse in the high speed. Okay. Thank you guys all very much. Let's go do the replay. And then we'll have a nice heartfelt goodbye tonight. Nope, not the map. How's that? No, we went back way too far. There we go. That is a big, big, big plane. Holy crap. You don't really realize how large that thing is until you see it like against the runway or whatever. Plus our approach speed was like 140 knots. I guess it didn't float it that bad.
It's been a pleasure battling with you. Love you forever at this Earl not found CYAAAPS love. You Ty, good luck with your baby. You are going to be a great dad.
Max, thank you very much. Thank you very much to both you guys. I really do appreciate it. Thanks very much to everybody. Is this my last stream for the year? Nah, dude. We're gonna be back in 2 weeks. So let's restart this here. So here's the plan. My wife and I have talked extensively about this, and we're both on board. Streams are going to continue. They're not going anywhere. So what's going to happen is next week I'm not going to stream because I'm going to be probably busy on Friday. My goal is to have a video to put out that'll premiere Friday night here on Twitch, and then it'll release on YouTube probably Sunday morning. That landing actually wasn't too bad. So that'll be next week. And then Black Friday, I'll be back for a stream. It may not be a full 4-hour stream, but I'll be back at least for a little bit on Black Friday, and then we should be back for good from there every Friday night. I certainly will not guarantee any weeknight streams, just because those might be asking a little too much. But yeah, I mean we're gonna keep the train rolling, man, because like the people have been like, do you really think you're going to be able to do this? And I'm like, well, this is kind of a job for me in a lot of ways. Like, I'm making money doing this, and my wife's not going to be working for a few months. So, it's important to make sure that the show still goes on. Plus, I have a lot of fun. Like, this is one of my main outlets every week for just sort of decompressing and saying, all right, the week is finished. It's done. It's over. We're moving into the weekend. We're having a good time. So, like, I don't want to have to, I don't have to give it up. So, we'll be back soon. See you guys in a couple of weeks. Keep an eye on Discord. Keep an eye on Twitter. We'll have some fun pictures, I'm sure. But Max is still hoping we call her Maxine. Yeah, about that. Thank you all so much for coming out. Thank you everybody who subscribed, everybody who gave bits, everybody who just showed up and said hello. I appreciate you all. Have a great night, and next time we see you, man, it's gonna be real different. So toodles.